This. There we go. Let's see what we can get without getting this bad boy wet. We are live, baby. I gotta wait for the baby to get out. Yes, we are. Trying to keep this sucker from not getting wet. Get every tree in. There we go. Not bad.
Not bad.
Turn your chair upside down.
Alright.
I'm gonna bring that little thing to put the.
Yeah. That's the one that's in the garage.
No. Oh.
Well, hey everybody. It's a little wet today.
Let's sit down and have our sandwich and chat away. You can come more closer to me if you got to be center point. Just don't step on my feet.
Yeah, because I got shoes on.
There we go. There we go.
How y'all loving this Florida weather? Leave a comment in the comment box.
Ooh. Oh, Misty. This should be good. I should have brought a coat.
I know.
Got the old sideways winds, boy.
Got that counterclockwise wind.
You see how he leaves it under? And
Yeah,
that all
all that
falls in
stuff's
there?
gonna
He's
fall.
gonna fill up his fucking trunk up.
Trunk.
Never keep your cars, guys, in the water.
You want me to go
Underneath
get you a...
No, I'm perfect.
Okay.
I am perfect.
Alright.
Let's see if there's even anyone on.
Kyle.
Oh, Kyle in his sunny 70s. Think he's rubbing it in.
You think?
We may not have sunny 70s, but we got 70s. It's 70. Give me one, please, babe. Good?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, it's a little misty. Supposed to be next to us. Fort Myers is getting hammered. Yep, well, thank God I don't live in Fort Myers.
That's okay.
Thank God.
This is coming.
Right now, I'm worried about is Lakeland, Polk County,
Yeah.
my house. My worries are for other people are done. Now it's time to worry about our own thing here, because now that it's made landfall, it should start. The eye should be nearest to where we, around 8 o'clock,
Yeah.
should start the eye effect. So, Florida Dad Vader.
How's it going, Dad?
But yeah, the around 8 o'clock till 8 a.m., Polk County is supposed to get pounded. The leaves are changing colors. Our leaves are falling down like London Bridge. Like London Bridge. But we figure we come out here because in the front of a hurricane. How you doing, Adventures with Eminem? In the front of a hurricane, when you have the winds. What's up, Raheem? Haven't seen you in a while. Orlando ain't so bad. Yeah, just be careful out there in Orlando because
It's coming, boys.
8 o'clock in the morning, it'll be your time. So it starts here by us at 8. It'll be by you by 8 in the morning. So then you'll be feeling that effect the whole day.
Yeah.
The whole day. So don't be scared. Just, y'all did everything you can do.
It's in God's hands right now.
Yeah.
But we're all still praying for everybody, and we're praying for the best.
Yeah. We're just out here eating sandwiches. But what I'm saying is in the front of a hurricane, and you want to record a little bit, you're okay at this point because the eye is still down there, okay? Now, as that eye starts approaching, this is a 30-mile eye. So that means this circle is 30 miles
wide.
That doesn't mean the hurricane is 30 miles. That means the center of destruction
is 30 miles wide.
Yes, yeah, like the center is 30 miles wide. So that's a big hurricane. Because when you're near the front and the back, you have winds blowing to the left, and then you have a quiet spot, and then you have the winds blowing to the right, and that's where all the trees come down.
Adventures with them. Just make sure you pack away all your ketchup so none of it breaks.
Oh yeah, it's all good. I might not see a drop of rain. They keep pushing away out to Atlanta. No, it's gonna go out to Atlanta. It's gonna come up by Savannah, South Carolina.
Yeah, South Carolina, Brunswick, Savannah area. Somewhere
in that area there. Hopefully it doesn't intensify.
Once it gets back out into the Atlantic.
Yeah, and they officially said it landed as a 4.
Yeah.
It's supposed to come through Polk County as a 1, leave Polk County as a tropical storm to Orlando, but that doesn't mean you won't get Category 1 winds. You still can get Category 1 winds. So don't think because they say, Polk County's getting a 1, but it's going to be tropical. No, tropical and Category 1 is just 5. And if you can see the wind is blowing sideways and stuff, but a Category 1 and a tropical is like 5 or 10 mile difference in a storm. So don't think because it says tropical, you didn't get a Category 1 because some spots can be a Category 1.
Like these gusts right now, are high.
Yeah, like this is tropical winds here. Category 1 winds would be even stronger.
Yeah, those trees would look like they're bending.
But
well, they actually are.
I mean, they're doing the hula dance. But it's been raining, but not hard, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
But at this point now in the hurricane, you're in for the ride. So,
yep.
Here
comes another gust.
Wow, you see that?
Yep.
That is a Category 1. That's going into a Category 1. Yeah, that's almost like the beginning of what a Category 1 can look like. And I don't know if you guys
try
can see it.
That wind for hours and hours.
8 hours, 10 hours of steady.
Like that.
So that could have been a 50-mile-an-hour wind.
Or more.
But a Category 1 is a little stronger.
That was Tropical Storm.
And I'm telling you, I'm not trying to be the YouTuber that has the worst damage in my house.
No.
I'm not trying to be the YouTuber to have the highest winds at my house. So stay away. That's, remember, 75 miles a wind. Okay. But it's like I said, my best advice is don't watch national news. Watch your local news because the national people are out there to make this hurricane sometimes seem bigger, and it'll panic you faster. So you'll get panicked more faster because they're just there to hype up the weather. Your local channels are there to tell you. Yeah. So if my local channel says, hey, he's hyping it up, then it's real. These other weather stations, national stations, they do that for the views. They're this, and they're always going to show you the worst. Yeah, they're always going to show you the worst parts of it. So, and then you're going to start panicking because you're listening to some guy hyping it up. There's like a Weather Channel guy. He's famous, and everyone watches him. Yeah, he's fun when you're watching it in someone else's state, but
it ain't fun when you're living through it.
When you're going through it, you watch your local station because the local stations are going to be the first ones to tell you tornado, flash floods, this is down, that's down, and they're not going to hype it up.
And right now we got rain coming in every direction.
Yeah.
Right
Yeah.
side, left side, and straight
Yeah,
down.
you see it how it's like it's going left and right. Jim Couture, yeah.
Yeah.
Jim Couture is a good person. I'm not knocking him. All I'm just saying is that them people are there to hype up weather to their station.
And 90% of them have never been in a hurricane.
Well, they're always out in the hurricane,
Yeah.
but they don't experience what we experience because we don't have Jim Couture money.
Right.
You know, we don't have someone watching our house. We don't have someone boarding our house. These are things we have to do on our own as Floridians who are in the middle class.
Right.
You have to do this on your own. So the house across the street, she's got bags around her house there.
Yeah.
So
We're up a little
she's
bit
an
higher.
older house. She's a little older house, and her house is on the ground. We have a 2-step coming into our house. So
Yeah.
we're not going to flood here, but maybe in the past she had a situation that it leaks on that side of the house. Or she's trying to let the water, because a lot of us don't have gutters, the water will hit the bag and push away from the house instead of leaning on the house. So,
Right.
you know, like I was telling Florida Dad Vader before, there is no wrong or right way to prepare for a hurricane.
Well, there is a wrong way by doing nothing.
Yes, yeah, by doing nothing, but I'm just saying there is no wrong or right way of preparing for a hurricane. You just have to feel what's right for you. Get this hurricane over on this and let's make a deal. Yes, yeah. That's one thing about hurricanes. When they
It
get
sure messes
closer
up the
to your
TV.
house,
It
they
sure
ain't nothing
messes
on
up
TV. Hey, Ma Vader.
Hey, Ma.
But it's like I said, you know, this is a good time. You can come and chill outside, experience the wind. But like I said, as that eye gets closer, that's
don't
where
wanna
the
be
barometric pressures
Gets
are
strong.
at, and you do not
Want to be
want to
outside.
open your window or door at 100 miles a wind or Category 1 wind, because if that barometric pressure, just a bit of it gets in your house, it'll blow your roof and windows out.
Dad Vader's saying they're having lots of thunder. Yeah, you're gonna get that.
Yeah. You're in the area with this thunders. We haven't had thunder at all day
Nope.
today, so
But that might come later on tonight as
Yeah.
it starts to pass through.
yeah.
Because we're already in tornado warning.
I mean, there's people still in Pasco County. Their store's still open.
Which is
Pizza
dumb.
places where I used to work at, they're still delivering pizza out here for you. So there is some stores open, like pizza joints. They like to stay open. Some gas stations. But by 8 o'clock, I know Polk County will be shut down completely. But there is some stores open. Publix stood open for a couple hours
Yeah.
today. I mean, I just feel bad because, you know, whether it's a bad storm or a good storm, you still should be home knowing that there's a hurricane.
Being at home with
And,
the family.
and if someone didn't get their supplies by now, then you know what I mean? Why do you have to be out there in the storm because somebody didn't get their supplies? Says you should go outside and let about 10 million ping pong balls and say BB's Adventures on YouTube. Nah, we get, like I said, we're not trying to be the YouTuber that has the worst and devastated
no.
area. That's for sure. We do not want that.
No.
Yeah. And now you can see it's a little bit of sun is showing through and
Yeah.
it lightened up. So there must be a space in the clouds or in the
Yep.
sky and stuff. But yeah,
Because I can see in the camera where the skies are getting dark, and here comes the gusts.
yeah. But it's like I said, I don't want to be that YouTuber that has devastation, and I don't want my house to get destroyed. I don't
No.
want my neighborhood to get destroyed. You know, I don't want no power outs. And another thing I forgot to mention yesterday too, which I did mention to Dad Vader, a lot of people have swimming pools. So if you don't fill up your bathtubs and you don't fill up your sinks and you have a swimming pool, do not panic. You use your swimming pool water as bath water,
And
as flushing your toilet,
Yep.
as cleaning your dishes. So, you know, if you have
It's
a
sterile.
swimming pool and you forgot to fill up water, do not panic. You have a friggin' swimming pool. You
Right.
know, and that's what people don't realize. They just think, I got a swimming pool. Yeah, that's water. That's, you know, like us who don't have a swimming pool compared to people that have swimming pool, you guys got the advantage because
Yeah.
you guys have water. We don't if we didn't fill our tub up.
Right.
But we didn't fill our tub up because, you know.
We didn't feel it's going to be bad enough to do that.
Nah, I don't think. And like I said, if I have to go take a shower or stuff like that, I'm sure we can go to Florida Dad Vader's house and take a shower there.
He might want to drown you in the pool. You keep
But
talking
that
all
one
that
tree
smack.
there, man. Look at that one tree.
It is doing the hook.
That one tree is getting it. And that's what you call a water oak tree.
Yeah.
And that water oak tree is near his house. But yeah, that one tree, man, he's been through many, many hurricanes.
That one has.
Even before us.
Yeah.
And stuff. So it's getting it. It's getting it. There we go.
TMI. Yeah, before we would flood,
Slavgar says bullying me.
before we would flood, that our ditch would have to get filled with water, and that's 4 feet deep.
Yeah.
Did you make sure the freezer's filled with meat?
No.
No.
No, you do not want to fill your freezer full of meat. If you think the lights are going to go out, okay, why would you fill your freezer full of meat? It does not. Why would you even put anything in your refrigerator or freezer? It does not make sense. This is the time where you become a vegan. You can have.
You gotta use coolers. You know, you don't go camping and bring the fridge along with you. Well, some people might today, but I mean,
especially like the meat that we have in there, we can cook it and eat it, and we're good. You like,
Yeah.
you know, that's one thing we haven't gone shopping in like 2 weeks, so that's
Yeah.
a good thing. Because everyone's gonna buy all the old meat, and we're gonna have all the fresh meat when the hurricane's over. Yeah, eat canned food.
Yeah.
I mean, eat potato chips. I mean, hell, you know what I'm saying?
Crackers.
Yeah, eat snacks. It's not.
like
You're
I
not
said,
gonna die.
going to the grocery store and getting lunch meat, crackers.
That's different because you can eat those
you can
throughout the day.
and you can put it in a cooler.
Yes, that's right, and it'll
You
last.
know, and it's gonna last.
Yeah, but meats, man, you gotta be crazy.
Dad says frozen.
I mean, you can eat spaghetti-o in a can without it being cooked.
Yep.
That's what they do in the army. It's the same thing. That's already pre-cooked food
Yep.
in a can. You just warm it up. You can eat popcorn. I mean, well, if you bought bags of already
Popcorn, yeah.
popcorn. But, yeah, look at that wind over there. Boy, she's getting it again.
Yeah.
Let's see. Says it's funny because people do that here during the winter when we have a nor'easter.
Yeah.
Well, I think if in the winter time, well, a nor'easter is not snow. I remember in New Jersey, we used to keep our beers
In the
outside
snow.
because it was cold outside to keep your beer, you know.
Dad Vader's spam, tuna, amen. You got it, Dad.
And you're right. It's like they're never going to get out again, and then the snow is gone the next day. Yeah. Now, in a nor'easter where there's snow, yeah, you can buy meats and just throw your damn meat in the snow. You got ice all around you, so
Right.
you can buy meats through nor'easters. But in Florida, when you're in a hurricane, you're crazy if you're buying meat because you can spend your money, like I said,
Yeah.
tuna fish, that devil's food, just stuff that you don't need to warm up, or if you have a grill, then you can, you know. But meat is crazy. Like you can't go without eating meat. You're a vampire. Yeah, you got spam, tuna, Roman noodles. I mean, like I said, you got pretzels. no one isn't gonna die from not eating pretzels. You know, your body can go without food for a while.
Your body can go without eating for 7 days. And that's without eating anything.
And then if you eat a lot of meat, you gotta poop. And if you ain't got no water, you're gonna be pooping and filling up your toilet bowl. So the less effort to poop is what you want to eat. You want to eat, what is it, protein meat?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to eat protein now.
That's why they said, peanut butter.
Yeah, peanut butter, jelly.
Yeah.
On crackers. I mean, drink soda.
It
you don't have water.
It have to be bread.
Yeah, stuff that can stay out the refrigerator.
Yeah, that's why it's called perishable.
Yeah, bread will last a good week.
Yeah.
So yeah, you buy some bread, but don't buy 3 loaves of bread for 2 people, knowing you damn well ain't gonna eat all that bread.
Right.
And if you don't even eat bread to begin with, Raheem says, dig a hole solves that problem. Yeah. We got a little banana plantation in our backyard, so that'll be good soil. So
good fertilizer, yeah.
But yeah, it's like I said,
cure them or kill them, one of the two.
And the crazy thing is, it's we all used to think like that. I used to think a lot of things that were stupid, like, oh my God, we got to go get meat. You know what I mean? We got to fill the bathtub. And then I had a pool in my backyard. And then after someone told me, dude, you got a pool. Don't worry about it. And I was like, oh, yeah. But we don't have a pool, so everyone's different situation.
It's going to be hard on the new people that are here that's never experienced something like this.
Yeah.
And going through a nor'eastern, which I have when the last one I went through, I was 15 in Michigan. That's completely different than a hurricane.
Yeah.
You still got to take the precautions.
Yes.
But like like cameraman said, you can put
meat. Look at that one, boy.
Yeah.
Son of a gun, look at that.
You can put a damn cooler out there on the back porch and put meat in it, and you're okay. My dad used to pack it up with some beer.
Yeah, with a nor'easter, like BB says, it's cold outside. Your problem in the nor'easter would be heat.
Yeah.
Heat would be your problem.
Yeah.
I'd be stocking up on blankets.
Yeah, because you guys got natural gas, and when that gets too cold, they shut it down.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
your water pipe busting.
It's busting. Yes. Water. Yeah, your water busting.
But
I mean,
it's like I said,
we all have our natural disasters we got to deal with. It's just we have to deal with them in different ways.
I filled up the bathtub so we can wash. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that, but just remember, Florida Dad Vader, you have a swimming pool, so
yeah.
And that swimming pool holds a lot of baths in
there. Yeah.
So if we don't have no water because we didn't fill up our bathtub, Florida Dad Vader, everyone head to his house. He got a swimming pool. I mean, you got a lake in your backyard, Dad Vader.
Yeah, but it's got gators in there probably. I think I'll pass skip on that one.
That's why we have kids for it. Let them test out the water.
You're the crazy fool.
But all I'm just trying to say is, like, there's no wrong or right in shaming anyone who fills up a bathtub because you know your area is different from my area and everyone's area. So there's no shame in that, But just always remember, you have your pool. So if you didn't fill up your tub, you have your swimming pool. And, and I think, that, like I said yesterday, that's why a lot of people panic, because when we see all these other countries, they're on an island, and we see, oh my gosh, it's like we're not on an island. We can always leave Florida in a vehicle, so, you can take down that panic of no lights, no water, because if you have a pool, you're good. If you don't have a pool, well then you just get the hell out and find a hotel and stuff. So, or we all go to Kyle's house in Georgia and just, pack it in. Since Kyle says it's sunny and 70 where he's at. I mean, it's just those trees, those water oak trees is really, if they're around your house, near your house, And you can look at the clouds up there, how they're moving. Pretty good speed up there. And like I said, that hurricane is in Fort Myers right now, which is a 3.5-hour drive or a 4-hour drive from us.
Right now, the eye
And Lakeland.
is actually starting to hit Port Charlotte.
Yeah, that's about a good 4-hour drive from
Yeah.
us. So as that's getting closer, oh, it's gonna get windy.
Yeah, it is.
It's definitely good. Yeah, flying a kite would be perfect. Oh man,
Great. Now y'all gave him an idea.
I love
Thanks
flying
a lot.
kites. We did a video on flying a kite.
Yeah.
That Dollar Tree kite.
Yeah, Kyle, if we all have to go and me and Mom Vader will cook, we'll just invade the house.
But yeah, you know, just people are driving around still here. This is still good, okay, if you want to sightsee a little bit, but
Yeah.
you don't have to be out there. There's no reason to.
Yeah, because the way the wind is, and that's the thing. You're driving along these roads, even by our house, and you see we got paved roads. You got trees everywhere.
Yeah.
At any God-given time, that branch breaks, and you're driving, boom, on your car.
Look at that tree, how it's lifting it up to the left.
Yep.
And that tree's been through a lot of hurricanes. Many, 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 many years.
Yes.
Maybe 50 plus years of hurricanes.
Man, look at the one in the backyard.
That's been here a long time. And stuff. But now you see how the sun is coming out a little bit, trying to break
yeah.
through. It's a little spot there. A lot of weird things. You'll see a sideways rain. That's pretty interesting to see. You see a lot of little branches on the ground.
Moss.
Moss.
Yeah, it's Mother Nature's way. It's like, well, time to get the bacteria out of the tree. Shake it or break it, baby.
But yeah, you know, right now, I was sleeping all day.
I slept good last night.
Yeah, slept good. I was sleeping during the day. That way, you know, if 8 o'clock comes and I have to stay awake a little bit, I probably will. Because then that's when the strongest part will be around us.
Yeah.
Definitely at 8 o'clock. And that's the only thing that stinks about hurricanes is when they come through the night. You know, they come through the morning, it's a different aspect.
It's not as scary if it comes during the daytime.
It's at nighttime, yeah.
And then the tornadoes spawn up.
And you don't have no lights. Just God forbid if you don't have no lights and you're trying to run and
yeah,
and you're trying to get here and there.
That's
and then
the scary part.
Your eyes got to get adjusted to the darkness. And
mine don't adjust very well
if you got
to the dark.
pets, you got to try to get your pets. If you have them in cages, that's the bad thing at nighttime. You can't really see what direction the wind is blowing unless you look at a street light.
I personally like to see what's coming at me.
Yeah, because basically you can tell how the trees are turning. You could basically tell what direction a lot of things are coming.
Yeah.
And it gives you an idea on the strength, because the sound it's gonna be howling through the night, but you really don't get until you can see a tree and be like, oh, okay, that tree's leaning a lot. So
Kyle's like, I don't have moss on my trees. That's because you're more north.
we're gonna be up there, Kyle. Don't worry about it. Ask by 93. Hello, everyone. How you doing? Raheem, stay away from the windows and two-story. Yes. Definitely stay away from your windows. If you have things that you're not using right now, unplug them. I don't care if you got a surge protector. Just unplug them. There's no reason for them to be plugged right now if you're not going to use them. And I'm not talking about like your stove. I'm just talking about like if you have an extra TVs, a computer room.
Yeah.
Just unplug stuff around there. You know, if you got lamps, plug in your walls. Because if you lose power and then that power shocks it back, you know, sometimes you'll get a spark through that socket and stuff. But
even my little dove was having a hard time getting up on the line.
yeah, look at the little birdie. Hey, birdie.
She was having a time.
You can hear the sound of someone driving like a maniac.
Yeah, like they need to be driving like that in this type of weather.
But
Some people just not too smart. Amy Rucker. Hi, everyone. Prayers y'all be safe. Thank you, Amy.
Thank you.
That's not your car in the driveway.
No, that's my niece's car because
that's our niece's car.
where she lives at, she's surrounded by trees. As a matter of fact, she's in my mom's house. We have our cars in the garage. And then that's my mom's house.
Right there.
That's my niece's boyfriend.
And
they have my other niece's car, which is brand spanking new.
Yeah, we mean
in the
it's
garage.
only 2 weeks old,
Yeah.
so we got that one in the garage.
That's in the garage because it's like a 2022 or 2023 Kia.
Yeah.
So it's got a lot of got a lot of computerized stuff in it and stuff. And we don't have no trees, so that's why they parked here, because the front of our house, nothing's gonna fall on these vehicles.
Let me take this out for a minute. All right, guys, we're gonna go.
Towards me.
I'm not.
Watch out for the car.
All right, so let me venture out. All right, bear with me here. See our neighbor right on the opposite side? They've got a tree, and they've been worried, and they're got all their vehicles parked around their boats, and they have 3 of them. But they're worried about that tree coming down right there because that one's already suffered damage from the last hurricane.
You hear the birds?
Yeah, you hear the birdies? But yeah. And like we said, that's Mom and Pop's house right there.
The only thing we have to worry about is the antenna.
Yep, our antennas. We both got antennas. And then we'll show you. See, the ditch is quite deep. So for us to flood, that's going to have to fill up with a whole lot of water. That's why me and cameraman are safe for that anyway. And then
Go in the backyard.
I'm going.
Here.
Hey, I'm crazy. I'm not insane. There's a difference. So this is Mom's avocado tree here. And this poor little thing, it's been doing the hula as well. Sorry about the jerky. But that tree right there, that's the one BB worries about, because it likes to do the hula a lot. But we have everything secured, safe. Like I said, we were out here at 3 o'clock in the morning yesterday, making sure we had everything in place. But it's that little booger right there. He's about 300 feet tall. And then all of our poor banana trees there. They're going to go crazy. Which on the other one they already are. We get a gust here. Because I'm seeing it out in the rain, it won't do it. Oh, there it goes. She gonna do the hula. Now that one, if that one comes down in our direction into the back of the house, then we're gonna be having problems. The other ones aren't tall enough, but that one damn sure is. So that's kind of our situation right now. There we are. And now let BB wipe down the camera, so.
Here, I got that one.
I got it. It's clean.
Okay. R3. 38, that's how it was back in Illinois. Even though it snows, reasonable amount of people here act like it's as though an inch snow will end the world.
Yeah.
How you doing, Turtle Milker?
Oh. Well, maybe I should have had you bring the towel out to me glasses.
I got it.
Oh, thank you.
But, and you could see how my niece's boyfriend, you see how he has the back end underneath the
awning.
the awning of the garage. You do not want that, because when that water comes down, it's going to fill that trunk up. You want that car away from that awning. You see that guy back there that he parked his truck? He's underneath trees. He should have came over here where this little tree is, and he had that whole opening. So, you know, trying to get this. There we go. So just remember those things. You don't think going underneath something is safer. It's not. Now, if he would have had the front of that nose underneath that awning of the house,
that'd have been okay.
Then that's how you ruin your motor. Because now all the water is going to find the crack and fill in. Like, he might have trunk water.
Yeah.
You know, don't think it's sealed. You got to remember the wind is going to rattle your hoods and your trunk a little. So when them seals start opening a little bit, your water starts creeping in.
Hello, Jose.
Hey, Jose, what's up? So that's why it's best to park your vehicle in the middle of somewhere where there's no trees to fall on it.
Like we told our neighbors, they could park everything in the middle between our two houses.
Yeah.
So like I said, he's got two big fishing boats and
yeah, they got the boats around, it looks like.
Yeah, they do.
Because a boat will lift up. Boats may be heavy to humans, but the wind, it's still fiberglass. Tables, chairs.
Yeah.
I don't care what you put on them. It's not going to hold down when the wind gets underneath it.
Yeah.
That's the, you know.
That's the thing.
Flip your table. But even
Yeah.
if you flip your table, you don't know if the wind is strong enough to slide your table.
Exactly.
You know, that's why I say you put those heavy flower plants, you put them along the wall of your house, like we have in our backyard. If they tip over, they tip over.
Yeah, no big deal.
You know, no big deal. You plant again when it's over with, or you fix it. But
I learned that with patio furniture. Yeah.
yeah, a lot of people that have plastic patio furniture, they throw it into their pool.
Yeah.
Because it's not going to blow the patio furniture around, and that's more space for you to secure other things.
Yeah.
So a lot of people throw their patio furnitures that are plastic into the pool because it's not going to go nowhere.
Right.
Like I said, you just got to, you know, and learning stuff like that doesn't make me an expert. I just either hear or seen things, and
hey, you live in
over
Florida,
the years,
you learn a lot, you know.
You learn over the years.
Yeah.
Because I guarantee you, by the time the next one comes, after you go through this one, you get a little bit of complacent, but at least you know, okay, I know my area is like this and stuff. What's up, Domo?
Alina.
Hey guys, over here on my side, some wind, a scared rain, but okay. Stay safe, love, and light for everyone. Stay safe, Alina. Definitely stay safe. Because where Alina's at right now,
they're getting pounded.
Yeah. They're getting pounded.
They're getting hit and hit hard because that's where the eye is at.
But definitely stay safe, guys, because like I said, I don't want to be the YouTuber with the most destruction.
No. Nope.
I don't want to be the YouTuber that's showing you how to live without lights. We haven't even had our air conditioner on all day today because that's how cool it is inside the house. So
yeah.
If you don't need your air conditioner on, leave it off. Just leave it off until you need it. Especially if it's lightning out there. You sure as the hell don't want your air conditioner on. You know, don't get me wrong. You got insurance; it can always be replaced. But after a hurricane, who knows how long it's going to take someone to get to you?
Yeah.
Because you ain't going to be the only one without air conditioning. But we haven't ran our air conditioning at all. We shut it off this morning, and it's been off since 6 o'clock this morning. So, but it's been nice and cool, like I said. So don't think you need your air conditioner on. It's because you got to remember, if you lose power and then the surge is back on and you have that air on, it can take a shock to it.
Yeah.
And then you're going to be in a hurricane with no air conditioning. And then right after the air or the sun comes up, you're going to wish you had air conditioning, because that's when it gets hot again. Oh, thanks, Domo. Domo said had to renew my membership.
Oh, thank you.
But that's our Camry.
That's our old
that
Camry.
That bitch is still running.
We should have never got rid of the Camry.
Car I wish I never would have got rid of.
We should have got rid of the Infinity and not the Camry.
That Camry was a friggin' thing, man. That Camry.
Got some good.
It was funny because Domo always showed a lot of rain videos, because where Domo lives, it floods no matter what when it rains. And I was told Domo, we were going for like 2 months without rain. I was telling Domo, send us rain. Well,
she did.
Thank you, Domo. Pennsylvania rain. They were showing people in Key West that were still there. You know,
being stupid.
Yeah. I mean, that's the most smallest island to be on and stuff. Yeah, I don't know if that branch is ripped up there straight ahead. You see how shiny it is?
Where?
Straight ahead. All the way up on that tree. Right over there.
It could be.
You see how it's shiny? Looks like it might have ripped.
Yep.
That one's definitely going to fall.
You see the palm tree back yonder?
Yeah. Yeah.
That poor baby's going to snap.
But.
Or by the time it gets done with all the wind, he's going to be on the leaning side.
Raheem says, my uncle got a 91 Camry, still runs like a champ. Yeah. We had the 2002, and we sold it like a dummy. Look at birds flying and enjoying the air. Fort Myers is flooded. Yeah. We have property in Fort Myers. Thank God we let it go, because we were trying to build a manufactured home. And every state in Florida has different home levels that you can and you cannot have manufactured. And Fort Myers was one of them. And that was right after, was it Andrew that came across? Right after Andrew, we had purchased some property back then. And thank God we got rid of that a long, long time ago, because that's where I was going to originally move. But it's expensive down there. But yeah, that area there of Florida does get hit a lot. Of
Fort Myers, Punta Gorda,
Miami, Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah, the Keys.
Yeah, that
Port Charlotte, boy, they always like to get hit.
Yeah, that's what they're experiencing right now.
Yeah.
And this is taking the same track as Charlie.
Yeah.
We were here through Charlie, where Charlie was supposed to go up, and then it made a right, came up through Florida, went out of Florida, and went back into the United States. So this is a Charlie type of path, but this hurricane here
is more of a rainmaker.
Punching more of a punch than Irma was.
Yeah.
So if that makes sense, that they're saying that this one here is more powerful than Irma. Even though Irma, I think, was a 4, but they're just stating that this one here is packing more of a punch, because I guess every hurricane goes through eyes. The first eye went over Cuba, then it rebuilt the eye up again right before it got into Fort Myers.
It got all that warm water.
So it built it up stronger.
Re-energized it.
Yeah. And a lot of water from the sea, so. But they're saying that this one here is going to have more of a punch to it.
It already took the water out of Davis Island in the bay.
Yeah. you see the news in Tampa, or you watch some stuff maybe on YouTube, the water sucked out right now, in the all down there by Tampa, and then pretty soon it's going to be rushing back in, but not as high as they predicted because the eye went down.
Yep.
To Fort Myers. Now, if that eye would have stood up on the Tampa track, they would have got devastated.
Well, they could still be devastated.
But I'm saying they would have gotten devastated. I mean, Tampa would have took a big hit.
Yeah.
It'd be a while before they can recover
Jose said
from
something.
that. Pero lo menos ahí está más tranquilo. Sí, porque no llegaron el hurricane. El hurricane ahora está en Fort Myers. Llega aquí como las 8. El 8 de la noche llega el hurricane aquí. Esta cosa de afuera del hurricane. Basically, I was telling Carlos, because he was saying, Jose was pretty much, it's pretty quiet where we're at. And I was telling him, yeah, because the eye, or the major part, not the eye, but the major part is going to hit us at 8. So, yeah, this is what you call tranquil.
The calm before the storm.
I know there's a lot of lights out down there by the Fort Myers area, so you might experience some lights outage. We might experience some light outage too, so hopefully not long.
No, it wasn't long the last time because it was just that little fuse by the transformer.
Yeah. They were showing a big transformer box on fire by Sarasota. It was on, the pole was on fire. That was pretty wild. You know those people are going to be out without electricity for a while.
Yep.
Because you have to replace the pole and the
wires.
The transformer, yep, and the wires. Yeah, you hear it.
That gust is coming now, baby.
It's so crazy that, you see this wind, but you don't see no water right now. It's just nothing but solid wind. And it kind of trips you out because you're thinking like, it's like right before a nor'easter, before the snow comes. And living up north in Jersey, and I know it's got to be like Chicago and Detroit and all that, where you have those high wind days.
Yep.
That you can lean forward and still walk.
Yeah.
That's the kind of winds you're getting now with no rain or nothing. But it's like I said, I don't want to be that person that comes on here devastated.
Right?
But for the pretty much, I think when it's parallel with us, I think pretty much we'll have like Irma damage, trees, and maybe some power outage.
Yeah.
But pretty much I think we're going to fare good in the end. Showgirls. Man, you sure you want to be there? It's running 155 miles. Well, as old as I am, I can't run that fast. So, I'm in it. I'm in it to win it. Amy says, hi, Kyle. Yep, everyone's going to go to Kyle's house because it's 70 and sunny. Ooh, look at that tree, boy.
Yeah. You're a whipping.
Hear that tree whip?
It's doing the hula.
Yeah.
Hula hula.
That's the tree you got to watch out for.
Them water oaks, man.
Yep. Marcy's journey, it will slow down before it reaches us.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I heard. And that's what's bad about a hurricane. Slowing down, because if you can get a hurricane to pass through within 4 hours or 8 hours, it's like nothing, you never had a hurricane. That's what it looks like. I'll never forget Irma. When Irma passed, right after it passed, everybody was outside cleaning. Like there was no hurricane. The sun was out. You hear a lot of chainsaws. But when it's a slow one, now you're talking about at least a good full day and a half to 2 days of this right here. And that's not good because then you can't get out there quickly to clean.
Yeah, it's moving at 9 miles an hour.
Yeah, 9 miles an hour. That is slow. That's a slow hurricane. Those are the ones where you get a lot of devastation with trees, definitely. Because the wind stays longer.
And the rain.
Yeah. But that wind, mainly that wind,
That dang wind.
Stays longer than anything. But pretty much, I think this is going to be one incredible event. Showgirl says when it slows down, the thing just sits there grinding away at all the houses. Yes. Yes, it does. That's why I say if you thought not to bring in anything, you're crazy. If you didn't prepare or get stuff around your house or cut broken limbs. But I do believe that limb in the back of the house is going to break. I have a feeling that is going to break. Now the rain is coming. It says, Showgirl says, when it creamed Panama City, it was slow like 3 miles at 100 mile an hour twist. Yeah. And then you got to watch out for her tornadoes because at this high wind,
this will spawn them.
It'll spawn them, but because the wind is low, wow, that was really getting me, boy. But this high winds here, look at that, holy moly.
It's not only raining, it's raining leaves.
Now it's raining sideways. But I'll say like this high wind is really what brings down those funnel clouds.
Yeah.
You know. And the funnel clouds don't have to come to the ground. It'll spawn 5-finger funnel clouds. And that's even just as dangerous because if it gets long enough to come to the ground, then you're screwed. Like literally screwed. I think I hear people outside.
For a minute there, I thought I heard an ambulance.
No ambulance yet. Showgirl says you can't believe it's blowing 30 to 60 knots here in Destin. Wow. That was weird because it was showing us on the news that all of Mississippi, Texas, Alabama, that there's nothing over there.
No.
It showed that dry air.
Yeah.
That they're having cool air over there, and they're having a springtime day, and then that air hopefully should push this hurricane out to the water by the time it's in Daytona, and we're supposed to get some of that dry air, but they said it's going to be hot.
Yeah.
And that's the other thing that stinks, 80, 90 degrees. The ground is wet. In Florida, it brings a lot of moisture.
Oh, yeah.
Showgirl says it affects everyone else far away. Wow. She says she's at the beach right now and it's cranking.
Yeah, I'm sure those waters are churning.
Yep. Good time to go surfing. I'm surprised there ain't surfers out there.
Well, with all the shark attacks.
Hey, Carlos. See, good thing you didn't buy that house by that electric pole. Good thing you bought that house on high land like I told you to. That piece of property that he
Yeah.
got, Carlos, he's lucky he's sitting up there because the people in the backyard of him, they're
can
the
get
ones
flooded.
that are going to get flooded.
Did we check the mail yesterday?
Yeah.
Okay, because I
It was
don't.
just junk mail.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're doing good. We're doing good. You're just more closer to the eye than we will be.
Carlos says that's why I hate poles.
But you're lucky, like I said, that you took that high ground where you're at, because all that water is
Oh,
going to
yeah.
roll downhill to them people behind you. So that's what the good thing is. You don't have to worry about flooding.
Yeah, he's on the highest point.
Your house is new. The advantage that you have, Carlos, is that your house is brand new, so it's solid. I mean,
Yeah.
the roof
Everything.
and everything is solid, so you might not lose no shingles. So that's a good thing because everything's baby brand new.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you might not lose a shingle. We lost one shingle in
During
Irma,
Yeah.
but the newer your house is, your chances are better on as far as like exterior damage is
Yeah.
better. So
Yeah.
that's a good thing. You guys got a nice structure house, the windows, everything. You got better windows than what we do, but
Yeah.
we got better windows than what the neighbor across the street does,
Yeah.
because their houses are older. So that's the other advantage that you have too. Showgirl says it's blowing sand off the beach like it's Oklahoma. So weird. Wow.
That's weird.
That is crazy. I don't know if I'd be by the beach right now.
Yeah, not exactly my ideal place.
Maybe after the hurricane, but they were showing people earlier walking around the beaches down there.
Well, somebody took a damn beach chair down to Davis Island when the bay cleared out and was sitting for TikTok video.
Yeah, that's
Well, if that tide would have come in a little quick,
that's not
I mean, use your head for more, and I mean more than a hat rack.
yeah, that's not happening here.
I mean, come on, people, have some common sense. We know common sense is a superpower today, and we know a lot of people ain't got common sense.
Carlos says, I wish I was by the beach, just not in Florida. Well, welcome to your first hurricane. You got your cherry popped. Florida Dad Vader, Mom Vader,
Oh yeah.
their family, they're getting their cherry popped today. A lot of people getting their cherries popped tonight, but there's a lot of virgins that are going to lose their virginity today. A lot of Florida virgins.
And that's
but-
one thing they're never gonna forget.
Yes. It's a lot of cherry popping tonight. 9 months from now, we're going to be seeing a lot of babies. Because once your cable goes out, there's really nothing else to do.
Yeah,
So-
we do call that generation the hurricane baby.
We'll be having a whole population of babies. So this is the year of the cherry. Marcia Journey says, can I also say I'm just learning what a sinkhole is, and that it has brought childhood nightmares back in life. The guy in Sefner that died, then the earth, the way it went, yes.
when the earth gave way under
Yeah.
his bedroom, yeah.
We were here
Yeah.
when that was a thing. But
Oh,
a
yeah.
sinkhole, now a sinkhole that, like what happened to that guy in Sefner that was underneath his house, that has nothing to do with hurricanes or weather.
Nope.
What that has to do with is that if you have a well, water running underneath your house, and everyone is using the well, and it doesn't rain to fill that well up, well, that's where a sinkhole happens, because
Yeah.
then the
Ground shift.
starts shifting and dropping.
Yep.
What happened to that guy was a fluke. That was a 1 in a million that a sinkhole opened up
into a middle of a house and suck them up.
Yeah.
But that's in an area that has a lot of wells
And
people
lakes
use
around it.
right. Like if you're like a lot of these areas here where these subdivisions are, like where we live at,
Really? No, not you.
where we live at and stuff, there is wells underneath us because of the farming of the orange grove. So if you build on an orange grove, you have a well. There's wells underneath you. If everyone in that area, when they built a new subdivision, went to well water, well, they're draining that well, and if it doesn't rain, the well doesn't
Sufficient amount.
it doesn't get filled up.
Then the ground sinks.
That's where you get a sinkhole. Has nothing to do with hurricanes. Now, washing out looks similar to a sinkhole,
But it's not.
but it's not the same thing.
Marcy's Journey. Florida did not warn me of this stuff before I came. How is this paradise? Laughing out loud.
Well-
because, baby, you don't have snow. You know, you don't have a northwestern, northeastern, but you got hurricanes.
It's Florida, it's swampland. Well, swampland and sinkhole are two different things, showgirls. Swampland is ground that cannot hold any more water.
And
That's the best piece of property.
Pretty to have.
But it's not a best piece of property to build a house on
Nope.
because it floods and the foundation being heavy sinks.
Yeah.
So, like when my mother had the banana farm, she had that black dirt, swampland. That's the best for farming.
Yep.
Someone built a house on it, but he built the house real high up on it. Those swamp lands do not have sinkholes because that's the black dirt. That dirt will never run dry. Where we live at, right, where we live on sugar sand.
Yep.
If you live on sugar sand, that's where sinkholes are because again, remember, this used to be oranges, Florida.
Yes.
Used to be farming.
Where our house is at used to be an orange grove.
Yes. That's
Carlos?
exactly why I love the city water. Well, if you lived in a flooded area, Carlos, and it got contaminated, like in Tampa Bay, you can't have contaminated city water. So,
And Robbie 83 says, hope the virgins stock up on rum and wine like the hurricane did.
yeah, a video's coming out today. We had a birthday/hurricane party yesterday at my father's house, celebrating his birthday and the hurricane.
Yep.
So, yeah, we were celebrating yesterday, having a good time, and everyone's probably going to be like, well, how can you have a good time the day before a hurricane? Well, because we're ready. There's, what's going to happen is going to happen and stuff. So, I just hope that, the virgins get kissed at least before they pop.
Later, no rum, no wine, just
tequila. No wine, we just sent you wine. What are you talking about?
That was from Ma Vader.
Oh, damn, she drank that wine already?
Yeah. It was Moscato, man. Us women like our Moscato.
And right now, for all you virginers, that this is your first time in a hurricane, just like the Catholics, get out there and get wet and get blessed. Okay? So, go feel that hurricane water. Go get blessed. A lot of people are going to get baptized today. If you leave your house, go get baptized. Perfect opportunity right before that hurricane is either on you or next to you. Like right now, this is the perfect time to go get baptized. Right before you lose that virginity.
You guys gotta try to make the best out of a bad situation.
And all those who
I mean, there's just some things in life you cannot control, and Mother Nature, unfortunately, is one of them.
Well, another thing is, I'm not saying I'm perfect or,
You're not.
I'm just saying, I'm not saying I'm perfect or,
You're not.
or into religious or everything, but all those who are now asking God or Jesus to let this hurricane pass, you picked the wrong opportunity. You should have did that months ago.
You start that June 1st, guys.
A lot of people are going to become religious this day. The Catholic Church is, if you're picking a time to believe in aliens or be what's that other thing? Atheists?
Atheist.
Or atheists. You picked the wrong day to believe in aliens or atheists. Now's the time to believe in God or Jesus. And if someone thinks Donald Trump did this to us, you're crazy. This has nothing to do with Donald Trump because Joe Biden is in office. So this is a Joe Biden hurricane.
Just getting back out of Florida for not shutting down.
If you want to turn it political, this has nothing to do with what's that thing they talk about? With the energy.
Oh.
What the heck is that thing?
Global warming?
Global warming. This ain't got nothing to do with global warming. We do get hurricanes from November to October is the worst hurricane season of the year.
Listen.
So global warming has nothing to do with this.
Florida hasn't had a bad hurricane like this in over 5 years. We knew we were due one. And there have been years that Louisiana, the poor Louisiana, they get pounced. And they get the worst ones every time. And Louisiana is probably saying, oh, thank God it's not coming to us this year.
And the people that want to blame global warming because they're saying that there's been more houses devastated, more people devastated. That has nothing to do with global warming. That has to do with the COVID because a lot of people moved into Florida. So now we have more houses today than we did back in '93. So a lot of people like to blame something. Why there's more devastation, why it costs more. Well, yeah, because we're keeping our borders open, so more people are coming in. People are moving to Florida. So yes, there's going to be more houses devastated because they've built a ton of houses over the past 2 years in Florida. So yes, you will have more of everything. It has nothing to do with global warming or this or that. It's just Florida has hurricanes, California has earthquakes, up north has snowstorms, in the middle has twisters. I mean, that's just life. New Orleans breathing the sigh of relief. Yes, they were putting the voodoo on us in New Orleans. Oh, Missy Rambo, I just finished a movie and found y'all. I'm a native Floridian, multi-generation. And anyone who wants to watch a movie today that's in Florida, Twister was the #1 recommended movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Twister.
Okay.
That's Sharknado is #2. That's for the Tampa residents and anyone who lives along the beaches. They're watching Sharknado right now.
Okay.
Twister, Sharknado, and I think the #3 movie is The Notebook.
Oh,
This is a good time to get to know your wife and cry a little as everything outside is getting devastated. So go watch some 3 movies. Twister, Sharknado, and then The Notebook.
Alrighty then.
But yes. Oh, Missy is getting some flickering off electricity here.
Well, she's here in Kathleen with us.
Missy, are you by the Kathleen new firehouse area on Kathleen Road?
Dad Vader says,
watch
Grease.
Well, I guess Dad Vader, if you're getting ready to lose your virginity, I guess Grease is a good movie to watch.
Very good.
And for all you music listeners, it's good time to listen to Bon Jovi songs. I'm halfway there, living on a prayer.
Or Queen, another one bites.
Very recommended songs. Oh, you're right down the road from us.
Oh, shit.
Yes.
Yeah, she is.
Okay. Yep. Well, you're right down the road from us, and we haven't experienced anything, so.
Nope, not
It's
yet.
a possibility, Missy, if you live there long enough, someone probably hit a light pole.
That was that truck that went brrrr.
I just sat through that movie. Yeah, I guess, Florida Dad Raider wants to watch a little Grease before he loses his virginity.
He wants some loving time.
But I'm telling you, Oh, Ma Vader, one of my favorites. Yeah, my best all-time movie is the Titanic, because I
Yeah.
like to watch ships sink. It was just a flicker. Yeah, someone hit a pole, nudged it,
Yeah.
and it took off. That's what that means. Someone out there with a 4x4 hit a pole, nudged it.
That's the
and
idiot
took
that
off.
we seen going down the road doing 90 over here.
That's
off
where you
of,
get your flickering from.
North Campbell here.
Make the wife happy. Okay.
Happy wife is happy life.
Yep. But yeah, it's a lot of good songs you can listen to today. A lot of good movies you can watch. But the best movie is the channel news right now, with local news. We've been watching local news today. They had a good show. Hurricane Ian hit Fort Myers, and it's headed towards us. Dirty dancing for me. Don't tell any of my friends. Damn.
Too late.
Dirty dancing. Oh my god. I bet you your number 2 movie is Ghost. With Patrick Swayze.
Listen here, don't be messing with Patrick
And then his
Swayze.
number 3 movie is Roadhouse.
I like Roadhouse. Thank you very much.
Yeah, that's a manly show there. I think I'd rather watch Dirty Dancing than Grease. But yeah, that's a good one. That's a good movie to watch. Sarah WW7, is this still live? It's about as live as you're going to get until we get inside. Yes, we are live still. But yeah, it's a good thing we
That's
planned.
right, Mom. Nobody puts baby in the corner. Not without getting the ass whooped anyway.
Well, I think the reason Dad Vader likes Grease because he likes the Beauty School Dropout song. Beauty School Dropout.
Bobby
There's
Darin.
a hurricane coming for you. Beauty School Dropout. You better get your hair in a curl. But yes. Remember, everyone hit that like button.
Cameraman's losing it
Yeah.
today.
Oh yeah. I think Florida Dad Vader likes Nicky Kanicki. Funny you know the songs for the words. Oh my God.
Don't let them fool y'all.
Whatever, dude.
Whatever, dude. Whatever, dude.
BB might get blown away in this adventure today.
Nah, I'm too heavy.
Missy Rambo, according to the news update, we might be getting a heavy squall coming through soon. Woohoo!
I believe it.
Yep. It's a good thing we planted that tree in front of our house.
Or magnolia.
Yeah. And it's nice and itty bitty.
I was starting to worry about that yesterday. I kept looking at it. I was like, oh my God. Please. Don't come out of the ground.
All right, so we should be getting a squall pretty soon,
Yep.
according to Missy. Jimmy Denson, stay safe. Yes, we are. Thank you. We're just having a little fun before, but yes, we are staying safe. I mean, we're not running out there. We're not doing nothing stupid. We're staying home today, and if it's over tomorrow, we'll be cleaning up. But yeah, we are staying safe. Definitely. Oh, this might be the squall.
It could be.
This might be the squall here. It's coming from the back side of the house.
Yep. Jose.
Oye, prefiero esta. I gotta read, my thing is cracked. Ahí, porque mi esposa me tiene cocinando en lo que atiendo clientes. Well, you see, Dad Vader, you could be like Jose right now. He's saying that we're better over here because his wife got him cooking and taking care of the clients over there. So you could be in his shoes in Puerto Rico with no power, just had a hurricane, cooking and take care of the clients. Because the wife said so.
So much for the men giving out the orders. Apparently he ain't sitting at the table playing dominoes, is
So
he?
I guess we're right. I guess I'm good over here.
Take him back to Puerto Rico and I'm gonna put him to work.
Yeah, he's out there cooking for people. He finally got his light back on in Carolina by San Juan, so he's doing good out there. Hopefully by November 8th, Rincon will be up with electricity and we'll be there. I don't know what we're gonna be doing, but we definitely gotta check out the house because it's devastated. Prayers up for PR. Yes, definitely. Definitely. I mean, prayers for the whole United States, to be honest with you. Hope this country turns out in a better direction.
Yeah, because
Next
they're
year.
predicting that up north is gonna have a bad winter.
Yeah, so
So, you know, we gotta be praying for everybody.
yes, definitely.
Doesn't matter if you damn Democrat or Republican, you just gotta pray for fellow human beings.
But yeah, definitely gotta. Anyone that goes through devastation, not of their fault.
Yeah, I mean, they're predicting bad northern weather up there. Michigan and Detroit, my uncle's it's already dropping down to 36 at night and high of 48. You know, so, and it's way too early for them for that. So they're already starting. Yeah, I gotta send prayers out to everybody. Because we're all going through this.
But we can send prayers to Jose since he has to do all the cooking. And I'm sure he's going to have to do the cleaning.
Someone's got to do the work.
But yes. Yeah, the wind's picking up a little.
Yeah, it is a little bit there.
But it's coming from the back of the house.
Yeah, it's coming from that right side.
It's coming from the
Swinging
north.
from that counterclock.
Yeah, it's coming from the north side of which is
Oh,
the back
there we
side.
go. We're gonna get another gust.
I'm telling you, I think that branch is broken up there.
It looks like it is.
Right? Looks like a fresh break.
Yeah. It's broke. Because you can see the bark.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
I'm
that's
saying.
a fresh break. That's raw.
That don't fall down. It will on the next one.
Well,
Yep, here comes a squall.
yep.
Now, a squall can be just as dangerous as you being inside of a hurricane.
Yeah.
That's where a squall will lift up something
And toss it.
and toss it. A squall could be the final push if a tree's getting ready to fall.
Yeah.
Or a branch.
Yep. Or be ripped.
Yeah.
Especially if it's a thin, weak one.
A squall can get underneath a roof and lift it up if it's not really secure.
You know what makes me wonder? Every time we go through a hurricane, how in the world did our ancestors,
Wow, my
Deal
mother's
with that.
antenna's going crazy.
could you imagine back in the 1800s?
And they had no information that it
They
was
had
coming.
no information that this stuff was coming. Oh my. I say, God bless them people. But I do know, like a lot of them, they depended on the way that the wild animals acted, the birds in the sky, but still, they couldn't go to Publix
you hear
and
that?
pick it. Oh yeah.
And no, we're not going to do no dramatic hurricane like we're getting bombed or the camera fell. Camera's got weights on it.
Heck yeah, I can't
So
hurt my phone.
we're not here to do those dramatic.
I don't do TikTok videos.
No, but our antenna definitely
It's
got
moving.
twisted.
Did it?
I mean, the top part to the left, see it? Got twisted, and then my mother's
It's still on, so I don't care.
antenna, it's swaying. But nope,
They're doing the wiggle wiggle.
yeah. Believe it or not, that antenna used to face left. Now it's facing towards that the wind is blowing and stuff. But
It's doing the wiggle wiggle.
I think if we lose anything, it'd be the antenna and maybe that one little tree. Maybe a couple of tiles, but
That's all right. We just get back up to there and nail some more on.
in the overall of it, it's coming.
Yes, it is, Papa Bear.
Clouds are moving pretty quick. I don't know if you
At
can
least
see them on there, but they're moving
It looks
pretty
like
quick.
they're moving quick.
Still cars driving around.
I know, and they're crazy. I would not be driving
Maybe they're
around.
coming home from work.
Well, that could be too.
There's another one. It's crazy out there, but the main thing is like the water. I mean, the ground, the water is not a lot. That's a good thing. So when the hurricane does come, you know, we're still good.
Yeah.
The ditch wasn't filled up or anything, right? Or,
There's no water in our
yeah,
ditch.
so that's good. The ditch is good.
So when we do get that pouncing rain,
We're good. We're gonna
we're
be
good.
Yeah.
That's what I said. That's 4 feet deep. If that overflows, it's going to start coming up, and it's still going to have to come up another 2 feet.
No, I'm just saying as far as it not filled up now before the hurricane.
Yeah, no. It's just
But-
soaking into the ground like it is in the yard right now. So that's good. The only thing that's overflowing, and when we get the squash,
No, that's
are
down.
the,
That went down.
the poor pineapple. That poor pineapple saying it's feast or famine around here.
Oh, Carlos just had power flickering.
Uh-oh.
Well, you know that big power pole, you look in your backyard, just hook up a wire to it. And the bad thing about where you live, Carlos, is that you might be on an old grid. That's the only bad thing, because there's many, many, many houses and subdivisions where you're at that were there before you even got there. And they probably put you all on one grid. Yeah. My mother next door is on a different grid than we are on the rest of this street. My mother's grid is on the highway that goes left to the right of her. Our grid is on our street and goes towards 98. And then Missy's grid, she's by Duff. That grid is in that area to 98 over there. But yeah. Like I said, don't panic. I hope you didn't buy a lot of meat. But
The hurricane has taken out the entire Tampa Bay.
has it?
Over 2 miles of water is gone.
So the bay is empty. So that means
When it comes back, God
it's
help
gonna
them.
come back. Yes. Carlos, do you have your hurricane supplies?
Yeah, you can see. You can even see where they got crab traps that were left out in, where they leave them. You see little green boxes throughout the bay.
Yeah, I think Carlos has hurricane supplies.
I'm sure he does.
Did you message him?
I did?
Yeah. Yeah.
Listen here, Gus.
Here comes the friggin' whatchamacallit. Let's bring it back in a little. There you go.
There.
There it goes.
Here
Yep,
comes
there
that
goes
squall.
the squall. That's probably the same squall that Carlos had.
And Kimberly.
Yeah, on the news it was showing that remember the hurricane is sucking out the water into the hurricane. Then when it makes landfall, it pushes. That's what's called the surge.
Yeah.
That's the difference between flooding and surging. A surge is ocean water that was sucked out, held in the hurricane, and then whatever it has held, especially being out in the ocean,
Yep.
is going to push it right through. But that always happens every year. A surge will happen if there's a tropical storm out in the water, you'll have a surge too. And that's what a surge is. A surge drains out the water, and it doesn't have to be in a hurricane. Sometimes you'll hear in tropical storms that, hey, we're going to have a surge.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's what a surge means, is that the storm is sucking down the water like a straw out of all the bays, out of all the ocean, sucks it all out, and then that's where you'll have 15 feet to 20 feet squalls, which is really waves, but it's squalls that they call, or surges. 15 feet to 20 feet surges. So that's water plus some coming back, filling all that up.
Yep.
Hope I explained that right. Yeah, this is a squall here.
Yeah, it is.
And a squall will have water and wind that blows sideways. And like I said, if anyone who feels unsecure when it's really windy, you go into your master bedroom walk-in closet. There's been plenty of times where we used to have the walk-in closet with pillows and blankets in it.
So you can cover up.
And so that we can go in there and sleep, or if a tornado came, we were in there.
Yeah.
And stuff.
You don't want to be around windows, guys.
Florida Dad Vader says hopefully we don't get a surge. No, inland does not get a surge. Inland gets flooding. Like I said, the difference between the surges only happen
be on the bay,
on the shoreline, or in the bay.
Yeah.
Flooding, look at that. That's at least 70 miles right there. Look at that shit. Hang on to your thing there. Your thing's getting wet. Yeah, that was a squall right there. That was a big squall. But yeah, don't worry about surges. Surges are only on the shorelines and bays. Flooding is interior of Florida. Like your lake behind your house won't get a surge, it'll get flooded. So just remember that. Now, if it says, please be safe, send some random messages tonight. We know. Yeah, we'll do some shorts.
Yeah.
We'll send some shorts up to let everyone know.
Ma Vader's like, that tree in your front yard is swaying.
Yeah. And the great thing is that.
And Dad Vader's like, I'm going to watch TV with a life vest on.
The good thing, Ma Vader, that it's not on my front yard, but it's in front of my house. And it's underneath. The guy is underneath that tree, so he better be scared.
Right?
We good here. We made sure that we had no trees around our houses. I can't believe how many people y'all have driving by. I'm thinking because Missy, I'm thinking is that a lot of people that are coming home from work. Dade City was open. They were selling pizza. I mean, my friend is out there now delivering pizza in Dade City.
That's crazy.
There's people, that are coming home from work, and I think that's what it is.
Dad Vader, BB's 24-hour hurricane live.
I was thinking about leaving the camera out here 24 hours.
No, you ain't.
Oh, so now you make the executive decisions here?
I am the executive.
No, you're the star. I'm the executive producer.
Oh, okay.
I tell you when to say, hey,
Listen here.
this is BB's adventure.
Listen here now, dude.
Right now, this scene.
You be buying me a new
Well,
phone?
the only bad thing about I probably can't do it in the front window, but the back window we can't do it because that's where the wind is coming from and it's wetting the window like crazy. So yeah, we might leave it on. So
We'll see.
we'll see if I can put it right there,
BB's got a lot of weights, dumbbells.
right there on the window. We
Yeah.
got tape, right?
Yeah.
We
Yeah, I
got
got
duct tape or other tape.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could probably tape it there and then
Inside.
and leave it live. So we'll probably do that. That's a good idea. But yeah, just like I said, guys, just know the differences between squalls, between surges, between floods.
Yeah, Dad. He's the
Yeah.
director.
Yeah, the tree is a good focal point.
Yeah.
But we don't have street lights here, so you really won't see the tree. It's really the corner
Yeah.
that we would have to try to angle it on that way and stuff.
There's plenty of trees there.
I mean, that's the only thing is that we would have to make sure that
Unless you
corner
leave the
gets.
outside porch light on.
Eh.
I'm actually surprised that little magnolia tree is not doing the little hula hula. Oh, I spoke too soon. That one's gonna do the little hula hula.
But just like I said, just the technical words, learn the storm's technical words. I know a lot of people think they'll get certain things when they don't. You'll get squalls, yes, Dad baby, you'll get squalls. You'll get flood, tornadoes, high winds.
Dad Vader, Missy, me,
Yeah.
Carlos,
But
we
no
don't
surges.
because we
No
do
surges.
not live on the water.
Yeah.
And
That's
that
only
is-
where you're. Go ahead.
And that is your beach areas, houses that are like on Davis Island, that are all along the bay and along the coastlines, and that's where destruction happens to those homes.
Yeah. Yeah. Raheem says they're getting squalls in West Orlando right now. Yes. Yeah, the squalls will be coming.
Oh yeah. The fun's gonna start.
And when you start getting squalls, that means it's getting closer.
Yeah, because
and
it's
closer.
it's 5 o'clock.
Yes. So about 3 hours.
It's gonna start getting bad for us.
Oh,
Somebody
lost power. If you heard that boom, that
Yeah.
was a transformer.
blowing.
So a transformer just went. And that's the only thing that stinks is that in a squall and your transformer blows, no one's coming out.
Nope, not until after this is all done.
And that's no one's coming out till after the hurricane passes through. So you can go from now to the whole night. And
That
that
was
sounds
either-
like in Missy's area over
that
there.
was either a transformer or something hit somebody's roof.
Yeah, but that was something. Yeah, maybe it was something hit someone's roof.
Because we still got TV. I mean,
Yeah, but that's
yeah, I know.
that was over there. So
Let me go see if that might have been the tree in the back.
no, it came from the front.
I thought so too,
Yeah,
but
it came from down there.
watch that camera.
Yeah, it came from the front over there.
Dang.
Where's it at now?
At 2 a.m., it'll be 85 miles an hour by Bartow.
Yeah, now it's saying at 2 a.m. it'll be by Bartow, which is only an hour from us. And it's only 30 minutes away from Carlos and Sean.
Yeah. And where? And Thursday at 2 p.m., it'll be 65 miles an hour by Orlando.
Orlando
And
at
Daytona.
what time?
2 p.m.
2 p.m. Orlando, 65 miles. It'll be by Bartow, 85 miles an hour. The
Now,
wind.
the eye is almost to Arcadia.
Yep. I is almost to Arcadia, so it's getting closer to Polk County. It's getting closer. The only thing, we still got power here. Missy says she got power. So that might have been maybe something got hit.
Yep.
Maybe a tree limb fell down. Because when a tree breaks, it makes a big pow as well. But maybe someone's tree probably friggin' limb fell down. But the only thing I would worry about, Florida Dad Vader, is just your screen, because that's really the weakest on a house is those screens and stuff. They normally get a lot of damage. It's kind of like Sebring still has power, says Bonzi. So what time will it hit Orlando? It says around 2 p.m.
Tomorrow.
tomorrow.
And it's going to be tropical.
But
tropical storm. Only 65 mile an hour gust wind.
But I don't want to say that's the time it hits. Because remember, you're going to go through all this through the night. So you got to remember that. So don't think, oh, well, you're not looking for the hitting time.
Yeah, like right now, over there in Orlando where Dr. Phillips Highway's at,
Right.
where we used to do the car shows,
Yeah.
they're getting pounded with heavy squalls coming through right
But
now.
I'll show you this real quick, guys, because our news is different from Orlando news. So, but you see right there, because our news is different from you guys in Orlando.
Well, they got the Sky Tower radar over it right now.
Right. I'm just saying, like, we're watching what's Tampa. They don't get to see that as much as we do.
See Sun City.
Show them Bartow. That's where.
Bartow's right there.
There you go.
This is Bartow,
Yeah.
and this is where we are. And
No,
this
we're
is
not
Winter
there.
Haven.
Oh wow,
It's Tommy.
No, I'm saying outside it's blowing. So you don't think the hit. You're not waiting for the hit. The hit is where you don't want to be outside, but
Yeah.
they're just trying to say that the eye or the center of the storm is going to be the strongest, is going to be where you're at. But you can still, you see all those reds?
That's the
That's-
dangerous rain
yeah.
and tornadoes.
Those are your squalls. Those
Yeah.
are observing. That's what I'm just trying to say. Don't rely on the hit. The hit is when you don't want to open up the door like we're doing. But yeah, that's
Come on, Paul, bring it back. Bring it back, Paul.
But yeah, we are getting squalls here.
Yeah. All right.
Alrighty.
Cause see, there's.
But it's still in
Poncanova.
it's still
it's
in Sarasota,
Yep.
which is cool. But yeah, widespread flooding. That's the only thing you just have to worry about. And now they're just going to show the Fort Myers area there. Now, if you were in the center of the eye, that's where you're really more concerned about the hit. Because the center of the eye is where, but again, we're not in a category 2, 3, 4, or 5. We're in a category 1 and tropical storm. So if you've been through a typical summer storm in Florida that passes through, that still does destruction, that's what your That's where your mind should be at, in that level, you know. So don't, like I said, don't panic. What's up, James Geit?
Ain't seen him in a while.
Hogan says, take care. We flew back from UK from Orlando yesterday evening. Wow, and you didn't say hi, huh? Total coincidence. Happened to be our last day, Dad Vader. Yeah, our news is showing full screens ripped. Yeah, that's the worst that you might happen over there is, but depends how old your screen is. It's kind of like having a power washer up to your screen. The closer you get to the screen with the power washer, it'll rip it. The farther away from the screen, it'll flex it. You know, it'll stretch it. So everybody with an iPhone at the airport had audible weather alert go off, weather app at the same time. Yeah. Yep, that is crazy there. But I mean, we got a lot of leaves on the ground.
Oh yeah. Well, they're showing right now in Sarasota a lot of trees are being ripped, and you know the branches ripped off the very top of trees, and palm trees are being ripped, and
But like I said, when the eye finally gets near you, that's when you really are at your alertness. You know,
yeah.
that's where you're not watching Grease no more.
Or Sharknado.
Grease is over with. Grease is over. But you see, you still have all through the night. You got to worry about. We'll have to worry about going through the night
Yeah.
till we get the back end.
Uh-huh.
But the force of it, where it's steady 80 miles an hour wind, 85. That's where, when it hits, when you say it hits me, when it hits you, that's going to be 65 and above winds at a constant rate.
Yeah.
Not a squall, not it stops and goes. You're going to get 65 for however fast or long it takes that hurricane to push out of your area. So that's a hit. That's a...
Well, as you can see now, that the wind is staying a little bit stronger and longer.
Yeah, yeah.
So that tells us that it's getting closer.
Yeah.
And you hear that whistle in the wind.
Says, Dad Vader says, yeah, our news is showing full... Yeah, I read that over there.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. And then Dad Vader says, LOL, Sharknado. Yes, Sharknado. That's the people in Tampa got to worry about. Sharknadoes, but we just got to worry about twisters. My local news is from Atlanta, Kyle says.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because as it goes to Orlando, we go back to regular programming over here. But like I said, it's always best to watch your local news, not nationwide news or Weather Channel. Local news
It's best.
is what you want to watch. The Weather Channel is if you want to watch something exciting, because that's what they're going to show you.
I'm sure all the newbies.
That's where they have the guy out there in the wind. I can't stand, it's high. And, you know, but definitely, sooner or later, all your TVs and TV station, local TV station, are going to go straight to local news.
Yeah.
And that's all you're going to see. But yeah, this is the steadiness right here, it looks like. You get your gust. Now, a squall and a squall is stronger than a gust. So Because a squall will have water, a gust will have just winds. What'd you do?
I'm playing with it. There we go.
Carla says we lost power for 30 minutes ago. Now we're officially fucked. Well, I hope you didn't buy a lot of meat, Carlos.
Sorry, love.
Raheem, good time to download some Netflix movies. Charge all devices in case the power goes out. That was yesterday. You should have did that. Bonzi, did DoorDash shut down your area?
Yes, they did until after Friday.
Yes, after Friday. They booted us out of the schedule. $30 they lost power.
Dang.
No. I mean, I hate to be the bearer, Carlos, of bad news. But if you lost power for 30 minutes and we're just getting squalls, you'll probably lose power for 30 minutes again. If not, maybe for a couple hours.
Yeah.
Or an hour. That's not a good sign when you're 30 minutes and the hurricane is only a squall.
They might want to revamp that grid.
But no, that's not a good sign if you lost it for 30 minutes.
No.
Because that means someone went out there and fixed it real quick. And once that hurricane is lined up with us, which is what you call the hit part at 8 o'clock, you lose power at 8 o'clock, you could be losing power till
8 tomorrow morning.
Or in the middle of the night if it slows down. And that's only because you have a lot of subdivisions over there.
Yeah.
That are in a grid of tons of subdivisions. I mean, that's like Puerto Rico. They had one grid for the whole island. When they rebuilt the grid,
yeah,
they had one grid for the whole island. That's how your area is. Your one grid is probably that whole area. All the stores, all the Publixes, you know, all them fancy houses. Everyone's running air conditioning.
But like with Missy being on Duff Road, she could be on the grid by the school. Therefore, if she lost power, they'd have that back
Duff
up
Road's that
quick.
way.
Yeah, I know.
Oh yeah, you're right. Park Bird Road.
Yeah.
By Park Bird. And the only thing bad about Duff Road is that some houses.
You got the school on Park Bird and you got the school on Green.
Right. Oh yeah, I forgot about that one. But living on the street of Duff Road, the street is higher than the houses, and those houses flood because those houses were built way before, maybe in the 80s or something.
Yeah. And
when they build new streets, they build them up higher. Their street is higher than their houses.
Yeah.
And they flood all the time. Even from a rainstorm, they flood.
Yeah, they do. Just a regular
big
rain
downpour. Yeah, that's the only bad thing. But yeah, Carlos, losing power for 30 minutes.
At this early into it.
Yeah, that's not a good sign. That doesn't mean your house is going to be blown away. It doesn't mean your roof is going to blow off. It's just not a good sign as far as electricity goes. Anything in your refrigerator or freezer. Do the Tupperware test. Get a Tupperware, put it with water, let it freeze, put the quarter on it. The quarter hits the bottom. Your food is no good. I know a lot of people were getting ice yesterday, but be stupid to get, like.
Well, Fancy Fruit was selling dry ice.
Right. That would be the way to go. Would be dry ice. Because to get regular ice, by the time today comes, your ice is already melted.
You got it.
You know, unless you have a freezer, an extra freezer, refrigerator, freezer. You know what I'm saying? That
Yeah.
You just put the meats, keep all your ice bags in there. When it goes down, then you pull those ice bags out. But everyone's scenario is going to be different. It's it's the way you live, what you have,
And how you deal with stress.
like, you know, people who have an extra freezer
Yeah.
for their meats.
Like your mom.
Right. And then you have a regular refrigerator. Like, you know, things like that. It comes down to the more you have, the more
You got a better chance of losing more.
yeah, you got a better chance of losing more and stuff. I mean, when everything's good and you have an extra freezer just for meats and you stock it up with meats, that's fine. But once you lose power,
Sucks.
yeah, it's just nothing at that point.
Yeah.
So if anyone got any bodies that are in a freezer right now, in a deep freezer, get them out. Because your house is going to stink of a dead body of your ex-husband or wife is in there. Seems like it's moving slow
It is.
from the time it hit Fort Myers
Well,
to the time to where it is now.
because it hit Lincoln.
Yeah, I'm just saying that the pace of it that's going, it's very slow moving.
Yeah, well, we can surely say it's not racing across the state.
Yeah, definitely not.
I mean, 9 miles an hour, that's not very fast.
No. Nope, that's not. Some people jog faster than that.
No kidding.
Hello, Debbie Johnson from Sarasota. I hope things are okay with you. Man, this lake is already high, touching the bottom of the pier. You're going to be good. You're going to be good out there, Dad Vader. I mean, because you had that easement in the back. Just remember that back there was an easement, and your house is above that easement. So
Yeah, you're going to be okay.
it just might come into your easement, but I personally don't think it's going to come any closer than that.
Yeah.
You just better hope that chicken that you put in that lake there doesn't come up by your house and the gator decides to pop up. Deb says just a little windy, not too bad. That's good.
That's good.
That is good because
That's good news.
I know you guys were really close
Yeah.
and close to the surge too,
Yeah.
as well. I know that Sarasota area there was really close to the surge. Again, the more inland you are, the better you are. Did you hit your hand?
Yes. That shit needs to heal up. I'm gonna put it down on my lap. That's what happened.
But it seems like it's calmed down a little bit.
A little bit.
But them clouds that tell the story right there. how they're moving. But if we can put the camera by the window, leave it there all night, we'll do it.
Yeah.
If we can. Only thing that's gonna stink is that
What?
if you lose internet.
Right.
I'm talking about like your telephone.
Internet, yeah.
Yeah. That's the only thing that stinks. That you can't control. Yeah, it looks like it's getting brighter.
For a bit.
That's the good news.
Comes another little gust.
It's gonna be crazy.
I want to see how many goofballs are out here in the middle of the night trying to drive through this stuff. Because you know there's always that one crazy person.
Yep, someone that wants to drive through it.
Yep. And I still ain't figured out why.
And just think like the homeless people that are living in those camps
Yeah.
that didn't get shelter. People living boondocking if they
Yeah.
didn't want to leave and they wanted to stay here in their cars. Not because they didn't have a choice, but sometimes you just can't leave.
Yeah. That is true. That is so true.
Yep. Sometimes you just can't leave. You gotta stay
I
local.
think that
boondocking.
part of that fence blew in over there. The white
Yeah,
fence.
it did. That was probably the boom that we heard.
Weird.
That was the boom that we heard then.
See, because
Yeah,
it was
because it
all,
looks like a tree or something. Yep.
Yep. Because all that was.
Yeah,
closed in.
right there. That was the boom that we heard. There you go, guys. First damage by us, right there. That was the boom that we heard. That I thought it was a transformer or a tree limb that fell. It was that right there, that fence. Yep, that's what it was, BB.
Yep.
That's what it was. It was that fence right there. Popped a hole in it.
Oh, I'm sure, Kyle. You guys got a 50-50 chance for sure.
Yeah, that was the boom that we heard. Was that fence over there. Supposedly, I heard that those fences, you're supposed to, the caps, you're supposed to take the caps off of them because the fence then becomes blow through. He has the cap still on the fences.
Yeah, but that house is up for sale, I think.
I know, but I'm just saying. That's what we heard was that fence. That fence blew in.
We got a gust on.
Yeah, look at it.
Yeah.
It's a tree must have fell and hit it. Look at it.
Yep.
Yep. That's what it was. Let me see if I can get that. That boom that we heard
Yeah, there's a branch down
was there.
A branch took it out.
Yep. Right there, guys. That was the boom. If I can get it. Right there. Right there. That was the boom that we heard, that fence. And you see the top part, it's swaying. Well, not now, but it was swaying.
It's swaying now.
It looks like a branch fell down and hit that. Yep, that's what it was.
Oh, Missy's ready to cook some smash burgers over there. Y'all posted that the other day. I've been craving for them for days.
Yeah.
You're gonna love those, Missy.
We found the boom, Missy. It was that fence there straight ahead. Something fell on there. I can't believe people still driving around.
I know it.
Crazy.
Ma Vader says, "Oh man, now I want some burgers too, Missy."
Might as well make them while you can.
This kind of weather is like when it's a cold day out.
You get some hot chocolate.
Yeah, you want all your comfort food. This is the time.
Another squall coming through. Cammed up caveman, how you doing? What happened?
Excuse me. I'm
What
sure
happened?
they don't want to see our
The pole?
there.
No, bring it back out. I can move the camera back.
That's good like that.
Mom Veda says, oh, pretty good.
I already read that. I already cooked that.
Okay.
Duh. I gotta get away from you. You screw me up all the time. I'll go get some more water. I'll be right back. You want anything to drink?
Nah, I'm good.
Yeah, it ripped open that scab. Now it hurts. Ooh. Dang thing.
We've been eating sandwiches here. Sandwiches. Yeah, it's coming, that wind, boy. You can see it. Oops. Especially over there. Now those trees there, that's north wind coming this way. This is where our wind is coming from, the back here, and it's working its way that way. My mother put her lights on. Someone must be going into the garage. Or into the laundry room.
Ooh, it's getting really close by Arcadia now.
It's getting by Arcadia.
Yeah. Ooh, the worst of it right now is the backside of it is Northport's getting it.
Northport,
Yeah. And it's going by Venice.
Venice Beach.
Yep. Arcadia. That's where all the red and yellow's at.
Wow.
Port Charlotte.
Yeah, you can see those trees getting it over there.
Yeah, they doing more than a hula dance. That one looks like it's breaking. You see it? I can see fresh wood
Where?
on this side. Stand up. You see it right there? Hanging? When it pushes down, look at it. You can see white. I thought one of the trees in the back ripped a branch, but it was the big tall banana.
The banana tree branch rip? Oh.
No.
Yeah, it's getting it, boy.
Yeah, it is.
It is doing it.
Oh, excuse me. Listen here, I can't help it. My CPAP numbers were high this morning. I'm about ready to call her and tell her to turn that air down. Because it ain't helping. I'm just full of air.
Are you saying the branch on this side of the street or across the street?
Across the street, where the light's at.
Oh, okay, okay, I'll look over there.
I mean, when they were there trimming and but I know it's not hitting the line, but they should have just trimmed it up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't understand why they do that. I mean, shoot, if you're going to trim the tree, trim the tree.
Amazing.
That it is. That it is.
Alright, you think we should get ready?
Hold on, I want to see something.
Alright. What happened?
What the hell is that over there?
What are you looking at?
I guess somebody put fresh plywood for the roof of their house.
Is there?
Yeah.
Oh, over there?
Yeah, you see
Yeah.
it?
I bet you that's a tree that fell down on top of the house.
You think? That could be.
You don't have binoculars, do you?
You're right. That's what it looks like now that I'm looking at it. I can see the. Oh boy. Yeah, that's what that could be. Yep. See all the branches down
Yeah.
over?
Yep.
Well, accident number 2.
Yeah, that's a tree that fell on the house.
Yep.
We just found a tree that just fell on the house. Right over there.
You're gonna have to zoom in.
That was that boom. Another boom. Let me see if I can get it. If you see right there, guys, right there, that's a tree that fell on the house. Right there. That's where those guys live at.
Yeah.
Yep, someone's tree just fell on the house.
Dang.
You want to come? Yep, that's a tree that fell on someone's house. Right there. Yep, that's what it is. That tree fell on someone's house right there.
Oh wow.
Yep. Right there.
Grandma, a tree fell on someone's house.
Tree fell on that person's house right there. Right over there. I heard something break before.
Which one?
You should tell Elijah to move his car up a little bit because you don't want the trunk underneath this water because it's going to fill up his trunk. Yeah, keep it away from the house. Move your car up a little. You don't want, you have the back of your car underneath the awning. And all that water is going to fill up inside your car.
The trunk. Yeah. He wants to tow your car.
Oh, well, it might make your trunk stink like shit for a while, but I don't know if it'll total it. The tree right there fell on that person's house.
Yeah, we haven't even started yet.
They have lights flickering over there, they said.
My parents' house is going out.
Is there any penin left, or?
Yeah, it's through there. It's through there,
You said to move it up farther away.
right?
Move it up, out. Move it up a little bit because it's underneath. Yeah, we're inside my mother's house, but that tree fell on their house. That tree fell on their house.
I remember.
I think that's where those guys live at, those two guys.
They don't live there.
Yeah, they live on that street there.
Yeah, but they live that way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is a couple of people, and they have sometimes somebody living in the back. Unless they sold the house, they have somebody living in the back.
Yeah, there's the tree.
It is a tree.
And a mobile home.
Yep.
That tree is on top of the house. Now you know why I put those things in the back.
Yeah.
That house
Right
over
there, Pop.
That house over there.
Yeah, that's zoomed in. It's as
One,
zoomed as it goes.
two, the third house.
That's the farthest
One,
it goes.
2, 3 house.
1,
2, 3.
3.
Yeah. See it? All that thing intact.
I don't know.
Ain't been
All those, man, nosotros, the other day when we had the Irma, how
Yeah.
many trees? The guy here had it in
Yep.
the back there. And then the one before that, all his houses, they have trees on top.
I know. That's why we trimmed all of ours in the back.
Yeah. That's why I didn't want those things.
This one here, the tree come down and took out the back of the fence again.
Oh yeah, look at it.
Yeah, we heard that one go pow. He thought it was a transformer. I was like, it really wasn't loud enough for a transformer.
And really, and could you imagine it's gonna be 100 by the time it gets to us?
I know. They're saying Naples is, they just said on the news, Naples is flooded. It's flooding.
Oh, it's in the internet already.
Yeah.
Even the fire department.
That's the branch that one side was on top of the house.
Yeah, that's what it said.
Yes. Now
That's
he
what they
sees
said.
it.
Now you see
Yeah,
it.
that's the branch.
And I can't believe how many idiots are still out here driving in it.
And then somebody that's over there, they bought their lives and not now. They went up early.
And Missy that lives down on Duff Road, she just heard there's about 5 trees down in my mom's neighborhood in North Plant City.
And then all of a sudden, Bonnie goes, I see something white right there on the roof. There's it's right on top.
That's what I put.
Trees are great for shade,
And I
but
knew that
Those
it
guys that we looked for the house for, they lost house for 30 years.
yeah, already.
Alright.
It's gonna be a wild and willy night.
Yeah. And the thing is that it's gonna be all night until tomorrow.
Hey, we keep the camera right here.
Oh no, because the wind,
Got it.
the wind will tip it over.
Alright, zoom back. Alright,
What happened?
you're good. I got it.
You got it?
Alright.
Hey, what did you do? The paneer and rice? You took it?
No, we're good on rice.
Oh, okay.
We got rice. We just need it paneer. Alright. Let's go back. Where the hell he put his car? Oh, okay.
Move it out.
He wanted. Ooh, look at the backyard, boy. It's getting crazy. Yep, so we got a first official tree on a house. Alrighty.
Here.
You got it?
I got it, Papa Bear.
me
Go, go, go.
Laptop.
Please don't do that.
That's on it. Coming in.
You sure about that, Biggie? It's getting wild and crazy, guys. Wild and crazy. I'm trying to get it. There we go.
Alrighty. You able to read all the comments?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we got an official tree on the house.
Yeah, we do. Missy said I lived half my childhood on the south side, and when I was 10, moved to the north side.
Yep. I just heard there was about 5 trees down in my mom's neighborhood, North Plant City. My sister lives out in Plant City.
Yeah.
Oh, I seen Kevin. Kevin, I hope my 2 favorite YouTubers. Great trees are falling down and you're running around. Well, we don't have trees around our 2 houses.
Nah.
Thank God for that, because we cut them down. That tree will not fall on our house, either fall in the road or on his house. But again,
The only tree we have to worry about is the
it's,
big
it's just
hula
a
hula one
big tree in the
very
back that mainly to watch out for. But no, we got rid of. There used to be a tree right here in front of the house. There used to be a big tree in the back of the house, and we got rid of it. It had to be at least over 100 years old. It was big. But like I said, I'm not a tree hugger or a tree lover, but I hate to cut a tree down that's been old, but sometimes you got to do it
To protect your home.
to protect your home. Yes.
Trees are nice for shade, but they don't work too well on top of your roof or through your house.
Yeah. There goes the city police, so he must be going to work
Yeah.
because this is the county. But no, we got our first tree down,
First fence,
split right on
Damaged.
someone's house. Third house is to the right of us.
and just think there was no lightning. Just went.
And we're not even in the heavy part of it. That's the crazy thing.
Yeah.
These were just the squalls. Hey, Jerry R. These were just the squalls of things, dudes.
And the squalls are going to get a lot heavier,
Yes.
lot stronger. The wind gust. And they're going to start staying a lot longer. And that's where the damage takes place.
Yep, first. But you were right. When you seen that one. I wouldn't have even noticed. I might have been looking at it and didn't think about it.
Dude, I know what the hell our neighborhood looks
But
like.
I'm saying you did fall that shiny part there.
Yeah.
You called that one.
I'm thinking.
But how did you miss it? Because you were looking at that one tree saying, I think it's down.
Because I was facing this way, concentrate on that, the stop sign, and then all of a sudden when I moved my head, and I'm like, wait a minute, that looks out of place. And I'm thinking, I don't remember them having any contractors at their house.
I thought they might have had a gold roof at first. Because that's what everyone's doing is the copper
Yeah.
kind of looking roof.
Then when I got looking at it, I'm like, dang, that looks like wood.
Yeah. So that was the boom that we heard. That was the boom that we heard earlier today.
I take it was too much for Summer and Elijah. They said, I got to go to Grandma's.
They got that big tree
Yeah. They
in
smart.
Caitlin's house.
Well, yeah, they got both those big trees over
Yeah.
there.
Says I live in southern Gulf Coast of Louisiana, 50 miles west of New Orleans. I got hit by Ida last year. I evacuated. The only thing I was scared was my roof getting damaged. Yeah. I don't blame you, Kevin, because
You got that
roofs
right.
are
Art.
not cheap.
Uh-uh.
And after a hurricane, it's not like someone's going to come out there and fix your roof the next day or within a week.
Whether you got homeowners insurance or not.
No. I mean, sometimes those things can take months, and that's where the blue tarps come in.
Yeah.
There.
And that's what they're predicting now. At Christmas time, we're going to see a lot of blue tarps.
Yeah. In a house, that's, especially if you don't have house insurance or a lot of coverage, that's the most expensive thing on the house is that damn roof.
You got that right.
I mean, roofs can go for almost $20,000 now,
Yeah.
if not more because of inflation. And then trying to find materials, it's not like back then. If you had a hurricane or a storm, the reason you didn't have materials because people bought out materials.
Yeah.
You know, now you're talking about a country of materialist stuff. Not every state has materials.
That's it.
So-
And they got to bring it in.
Oh, Dad Vader just lost power. Just lost power.
Damn.
And again, that's, I mean, I don't mean to sound bad, but when a hurricane is not this close and you're losing power,
This early.
it's not a good sign. And I'm not talking about devastation wise, like your house is going to get blown away. I'm talking about
The power grid.
The
There's
power
too many
grid.
on the power grid.
is not good. And there's branches falling down across from us right now. But yeah, that's not good, man. Forget me nots. Stay safe, paranormal. Thank you. Ah. Angie H, stay safe, guys. From me and Jerry in UK, thank you.
Thank you.
But yeah, your power goes out now. That's not a good thing, because that means when that hurricane finally gets near you, as you call the hit zone, you won't have power for even longer.
Yeah.
Hopefully they can get it back up before it gets closer. And depending if it's a transformer from the substation or a power line, sometimes they can fix it with computers.
Yeah.
I know
They
they
can
got,
make-
some places got these things called smart electricity, where the electricity goes out of one area, it takes from another area.
Yeah. They can transfer the power.
Yes. Let me see the light. But like I said, I just hope you didn't buy a lot of meats and stuff. But everything is still gonna be fine, so
Yep.
don't panic, guys. Don't. This is just
Yeah. Don't panic. It's gonna be all right.
the early stuff. All right, power back on. That's good. That's good. Yeah. But that's still not good when the hurricane finally gets by you. That could have been a substation went down and they fixed it through
The computer
the
system.
main system there, but Angie, it's all the airports are closed, lots of people stuck.
Yeah.
They fairly got a lot of people out in Tampa. I'm sure they closed the Orlando, but in Tampa yesterday they ran flights, I want to say till the afternoon or till the evening, but they got a lot of people out that had flights to go out on that day. But again, Angie, we're not stuck on an island. That's what's good about being here. So you're not really, they might be stuck here, but you can always leave the state. There's always going to be power somewhere. So
Yep.
that's the blessing. We're not on an island.
So where we're dependent on just an airplane or a boat.
Yeah. So, you know, the people that are stuck here have nothing to worry. Again,
Because when it clears up, you can always
Yeah.
rent a car and get yourself back
yes,
home.
you can always go to another state, catch an airport. If you live in a state where you can drive home, rent a car, drive it,
Yep.
but
It sucks though. The
it says
inconvenience
Orlando
sucks.
is closed too, I think. Come to Atlanta, we got power. Oh, we going there. We going there. You heard Kyle, everybody. Come to his house.
We gotta
Free
bunk it up.
invitation.
We're gonna bunk up.
Free invitation to Kyle's house.
Kyle's like, I don't miss this crap.
Like if we lost electricity now for a little bit, I would be like worried because I'd be like, damn. You know, the shit in the freezer.
Yeah.
You know, that's the only thing that would stink. It's just the stuff in the freezer, but at least you know now, Florida Dad Vader, expect power outage when it does come. So if you're gonna cook something, cook it now.
I was thinking the same
The
thing.
power company always trims branches. Yes, they do. Top of the lines or the power lines. Yes, they do. The bottom of the cable, internet, stuff like that. They never trim. It says, and internet and stuff like that. They never trim their branches.
No.
Well, over here in Florida, they trim the branches. The cable and the power line run on the same branch, and people who have telephones. But when they trim the branches here, they don't mainly do it for the power lines. They trim any branch that's near a line.
Yeah.
Our area is still above lines.
So ours are too.
Yeah, our area is above lines. So. But that's the good thing. The thing is that the people don't trim their own lines when they should. But that's why I keep telling her, cook some of that stuff in the freezer. Yeah, I mean, don't cook everything in the freezer, but if you guys want a good dinner, now's the time to cook something good before your light goes out again. I just went to my mom's house and got some leftovers. BB was gonna cook empanadas. There is an empanada there for you.
Oh.
But yeah, just if you're gonna make dinner or something, now's a good time to
Get the cooking going.
get the cooking going. For power lines, I have branches growing like 10 feet directly over lines
Oh,
on
wow.
the bottom of the telephone pole. Yeah, see over here, they the electric companies. Well, I know Lakeland Electric, which I have. They take the money that, like, they might go up a couple dollars, but within that couple dollars, they put away for trim tree. At the end of the year, when there is money left over, or they either give us some money towards our electric bill, or they bring down the price a little. So that's what's good about Lakeland Electric is they don't rob you if they raise your prices. They give back to people. Coming to Ma Veda, the power's not going to go out. It's going to go out. If it went out now, your power is going to go out again. I'm not saying it's going to go out for days or hours, but your chances of having a power outage again is going to be higher than your chances are not, because your power went out now,
Yeah.
and the storm's not even here yet.
Yeah.
You know, it's here, but it's not here, and it's not by you. So that's what I mean by here. And there's a reason why that power outage went out. If it's not thundering and lightning, you know, a surge or something's taking it out. A transformer's weak at this, you know.
At this point,
Maybe they,
yeah.
you know, maybe they diverted some energy from somewhere, but you'll lose power again. I hope you don't lose power. I'm just saying.
Your probability is high.
Your probability is higher. So don't take that as a heed warning. And we have a lot of leaves and stuff. Did
heard
you hear it?
another one.
Another tree went down, or a transformer
Yep.
somewhere.
No, that was a tree.
You think that was a tree?
Yeah. That was the same
hang
power.
on. Because there was a lot of branches coming from the back of our house. So another tree went down. We just don't know where. Okay, it's not that one, thank God. But another tree went down somewhere around here. So trees are going down. The backyard is the heaviest part.
I don't see anything down there.
Nah. But a tree, look at my mother's thing. That's definitely gonna go. I know that. The antenna. Yeah, another tree went down somewhere.
It's pretty close. We heard it.
Yeah. I'll look. Last year the fence got blown away. This is where the wind is coming from. Trying to make sure it's not my mother's fence. She got limbs on the ground, but she's good.
It's not ours.
Yeah. But we definitely got a lot of limbs on the ground. See the moss on the roof. That's the tree we're worried about. It's not going to hit our house, but that one there will get close. But we know that limb there is a bad rotted limb.
Yeah.
But I told the neighbor, but I can't do nothing. It's on his,
On his property.
yeah. But yeah, that's another tree somewhere.
That was a cow. Yeah, that's not a transformer. That's a tree.
Yeah. I can't believe them people over there. I hope they're okay.
So do I. Because tomorrow, when it all clears up, everyone's gonna be out here helping everybody get the steaks are frozen. Oh,
All right, they're doing the Sarasota County update right now. But no, we heard another tree.
Yeah,
Big branch fell down.
yeah, over there. Yeah. I can't believe these goofballs are still out here driving.
Babe, they could be driving home from work.
Ow.
Or maybe they work for construction companies. Maybe they want to check out their property to make sure everything's okay. The construction sites. Because I don't know why you see a lot of pickup trucks. So
Yeah, that
could be a lot of pole line workers. Maybe they got called in.
Yeah, could be.
And now you're seeing pickup trucks driving around.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Power's back on for Sean and Carlos,
they lost it again.
I guess.
Either that's an old text or
No, or maybe
They
they
lost
just,
power again.
or they didn't get it
because he
back.
said that they lost it for 30 minutes on here.
Maybe they just now got it back on.
Oh, wow. Kevin says, I don't know if it makes a difference, but I always turn up the refrigerator, turn my refrigerator in the lowest setting all day before the storm just to give my food a chance as possible. Oh, that's
Yeah.
a good idea.
Yeah.
I never thought about that. That's
Don't
a good
mind
idea.
me.
That's hey, Domo. But yeah, that's a good idea there.
Yeah.
Something to think about in the future. To turn down your thermostat in your refrigerator to the lowest setting, like a day before, where your food is still cold, and you can go back to freezing it again once it passes through.
Yeah.
So then that way you can quickly cook it.
Yeah.
Never thought about that. That's why I say when people go shopping, no reason to buy meats. No reason to buy anything that goes into a refrigerator. You know? Like eggs. Unless you're gonna cook all the eggs right away but I want to go eat at this kitchen where it's free, so yeah, it didn't feel like cooking. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Florida Dad said, my freezer's full of water bottles. It should keep it cold. Yeah, but just remember the quarter test. It's like they said, just because if your freezer is out for so many hours, your meat can still go bad. That's what the quarter test is for. The quarter test is that if that quarter touches the bottom of
Your
that
meat's no
Tupperware,
good.
I don't care how cold your refrigerator is, your meat is no good. If it's near the bottom, the chances are your meat is no good. If it's in the middle, then your meat is good.
Yeah.
But that's where the quarter test comes in. So don't think, and I didn't even know that. I learned that myself yesterday, that just because your freezer stays cool doesn't mean your meat is still good.
Right.
You could still get that salmonella poisoning.
Oh yeah.
So just remember that. I'm not saying that the water bottles is not a great idea, but depending how long your outage is for, if that quarter was to melt, you know what I'm saying? Or
Yeah,
if
I
your
know.
bottled water is water with a little bit of ice in it, that's not cold no
Yeah.
more. You know? So just remember that. I'm not expecting you to lose your power all day like that, but just always remember, that quarter test. Which, if I had more stuff in the freezer, I'd do the quarter test. But yeah, that's what they were saying. Just because your food is cool doesn't mean that it's still good.
Right.
Missy Rambo heard from a couple friends in Brandon, Valrico area. Haven't had power since 1 p.m. Wow.
Now
Yep.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's because they got all the subdivisions in through there.
Rolling with the Robins. It's even windy over here. The wind is bad here, and our power keeps going out. Well, yep, that's Skippy.
Yep.
That's rolling with Skippy. Well, she knows. Summer and all them, they're at Grandma's house.
Yep.
Come on to the hurricane house over here. We haven't lost power yet.
No.
Power keeps flickering here in Orlando. Yeah, that's not a good sign. That's not, I hate to be the bearer of bad news or like I know everything, but that's not a good sign because it's not here yet. It's, like I said, your probability is you're going to lose power for a while.
Yep.
And right now, that antenna looks like it wants to bend. Kevin, I'm surprised that you are not glued to the Weather Channel like most people during the storm. Well, the Weather Channel is national weather that is like watching a TV show. The best way to watch your area is to watch the local weather.
Yeah.
Because the Weather Channel, they hype everything up. Oh, this is this. You watch your local weather, like we watch. We have it on channel
13.
Channel 13. We got channel 10. We got CBS, ABC. Watch your local weather, then the Weather Channel. Yaril Benitez, Tampa's power is out. Much more wind here in Tampa.
Yeah.
And Dad Vader, Carlos, myself, Missy, that's the wind that we're going to get.
Yep.
That's the wind that's coming to us.
Yep.
That's in Tampa where Yariel is at right now.
Yep.
So, Raheem, I'm in Okeechobee area, haven't had a flicker yet. Thank God. Thank God. Oh, not Okeechobee, I'm saying Okia area. But yeah, where Yariel is and where my sister, because my sister will be the next in line.
Yep.
Because she's in Plant City.
She's closer
That
to Tampa.
Tampa wind is coming. And it's coming. That's what you got to prepare for, Florida Dad Vader, is power. Is power. Same thing with Carlos. Power. Because like I said, if you're losing or flickering, that's not good news. That's not what you want right
and
now.
we're still even hours away before it's to us.
We got the bus protecting the house from the fallen trees. Yeah, we had a tree, Skippy, right across the street fall down on someone's house.
Yep, it's split right in half.
And then if you guys lose power, bring whatever you got
To the house.
and we'll put them in the refrigerator and the freezer here. Because we got room in the freezer.
Your mom
And
should
mom
have
and
room.
pops, they got room in the freezer.
Yeah.
So you guys lose power.
You
We
need
got
to get
freezers here.
You need to get out. Get out.
But no, they said they had the bus because Lee drives a school
Yeah.
bus protecting the house from fallen trees.
Okay.
So,
I know.
and where my sister is at, guys, it floods over there because that's where the strawberries grow.
So the
soil is the good soil, no sinkhole soil,
Right.
but it floods.
Yeah, it holds a lot of water.
Yeah. That's where, if you want to grow a farm in Plant City, that's where the tomatoes are grown. That's where strawberries are grown. That's where a lot of
blueberries are grown.
Any vegetable, corn, you name it. So sinkholes are in where the orange trees grows, used to be.
Yeah. It's starting to get crazy.
We already have President DeSantis on. One of the guys right now is at Bayshore Boulevard. And the water's getting ready to come in, they said.
Back into the bay.
Yep.
Well, there's over 2 miles of water coming in.
I mean, look at these people.
I know they're stupid.
Open the door real quick. There we go. Look at these people in Tampa by Bayshore. See, the water got sucked out, and then people are walking. Ah, couldn't see it.
Oh, don't worry, they're gonna bring it back.
They're literally, the water is sucked out. You see behind them? The water is sucked out. And people are walking. There you had to swim what's behind them. Look at these people. See that? The water sucked out. And when the surge comes back in, which it will be coming, look at these people. I'm not saying I wouldn't do that, but that water is going to come back in.
And it's gonna come rushing in.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why you watch your local news, because you don't have, and the back of the house is getting pounded. Yeah, it's really, look at the, and we have power. The only reason we have our lights off because you never want to surge. But we'll show you back here how the wind.
Your sister's like, we are hunkered down next door. We can't stay in the house. That's what Pauline said.
Oops.
Just be safe, girl. Just
And if
be
your
safe.
power is flickering, Dad Vader, keep your air condition off. Keep
See,
your air
that's what
condition
they're-
off.
You're breaking limbs, and
Yep.
which
And-
that's normal for Florida.
And this is us. Lakeland. Yareal is here. No power. Sarasota was the other, what's her name?
Alina.
This is the eye. Dad Vader's up here. Carlos is more here. This is open air, dry air. So eventually you're not going to see nothing or feel nothing. This punch is going to come around and fill that up eventually. Yeah.
That's why they don't want you in mobile.
That's what happens to awnings. That's what happens when you leave your something up.
That's crazy, man.
But like I said, ooh, my phone is over there.
Where?
I heard a beep. It could be on that sofa there. That is why I said you don't want to be outside or have your doors open when the barometric pressure is right next to you. The only reason we're out here because it's only wind. We're underneath an awning. So, you know, we're not out here
Oh, wow.
being stupid.
Skippy sent us some pictures.
But like I was telling, you
Hey,
know.
look. That's what she
Oh
just
wow,
said.
yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all should be ready. Yes, unplug everything. Yeah, I did mention that before, Kevin. Unplug anything valuable, electrics, power flickering, aka power surge. Not take them out. Yep, doesn't. A power surge protector
Doesn't help.
protect you. It will take them out. So just remember that. Especially if you're not using them right away now. So
Right.
for Florida Dad Vader, I would definitely be shutting off your air conditioner. No, that was good. Yeah, that's good. But I would shut off your air conditioner. We haven't run ours all day. It's been off since 6 o'clock this morning. Our lights in the house are off. When I was at my mother's house, all her lights are inside the house are off.
Except for whatever room they're in.
Yeah, except for whatever room they were in, but
Yeah. But right now, our house is at 74 degrees. It's perfect.
yeah. Yeah, it's like in the 70s right now. But like I said, you know, you just don't panic, and that's all it comes down to. Just you already did everything you can do, and
It's in God's hands.
just ride it now, you know. But yeah, just like Kevin says, you know, unplug everything. I said it too. Unplug whatever you're not using, because you don't want a power surge to take appliances out. And I don't mean to go unplug your refrigerator, but
Yeah, them
yeah,
gusts are getting
we're gonna have a lot of tree damage. We're gonna get
Yeah.
a lot of damage. If your house is by a tree or next to a tree, expect damage. I mean, I hate to say it, but what I'm looking at right now,
We're gonna get some major
our
wind damage.
telephone, our
Antennas.
are gonna break.
Yeah.
I know that for a fact. Our antennas
More
are
big
gonna
limbs
break
coming from the
because-
backyard.
Yep. Yeah, look at my mother's antenna. You can't do nothing about it. You just gotta, because that's how they're watching TV.
Just gotta roll with the punches at
Just
this
gotta
point.
roll with it. Sometimes, you know, an antenna is only $8 a pole, $30 for the antenna. It's not gonna do no damage to the house. There is a squall right now coming. It's really
Yeah.
gusty. But again, it's coming from the back of our house. So
Yeah.
the worst is back there. What you see is pretty mild compared to what it looks like in back of the house. But we don't have a porch back there. Just sit back there.
Not that's open like the front porch.
Right, not like this. So. Plus, you got to keep the windows closed. You don't want your windows open.
Nope.
You don't want this air to get inside the house.
Nope.
Do y'all have bathtubs filled up for clean water? No, we don't. Personally, we don't have bathtubs filled up
No.
for clean water. Just in case you lose power. Yeah, we don't have our bathtubs full of water.
No.
It's not a bad idea. There's no right or wrong on having your bathtub full of water. But no, we don't have our bathtubs. Because to us, you know, we've been through ones and tropical storms. We pretty much know the area over here where we live at in the county. I'm not saying it can't happen,
Right.
but if this was a 2, 3, or 4, then yes, I definitely would have bathtubs
Well,
full
we
of
did
water.
with Irma.
Yeah, we did with Irma.
Yeah,
we
no,
did with Irma.
Irma.
Yeah.
Because we knew she was coming and she was going to be mean.
What's going to happen here is just a lot of power outage.
A lot of tree debris.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot
Broken
of.
trees.
Well, I'm sorry, not a lot of power outage. It's going to be a lot of debris, tree damage.
Yeah.
We're going to have a lot of tree damage.
Fences.
Over here.
Yeah.
And I don't mean us personally,
But we're
unless
just saying
a tree
in the,
flies over here.
Right.
But we could have some minor roof damage
Yeah.
from the shingles.
Yeah.
We'll probably have some shingles peeling up. We're definitely going to lose our antenna. But we knew that already going into this,
Yeah.
that we were going to lose the
There's
antenna.
some things
So,
you just can't control.
Yeah. You know, maybe something might happen to that shed in the back, but that's a shed that's far away from the house. Our water line on the north side of Lakeland is by us over here. We're not in the city limits, so that's why we don't have our bathtubs filled up, because
Yeah, we got city water.
no, we don't have. We have county water,
County water.
but our county water is out here near our house,
House.
somewhere
Yeah.
down the road. So that doesn't get contaminated water
Yeah, like the
or
city does.
anything like you would normally. And when they did the new subdivisions, they put all these new pipelines during the past 2 years, we had our lines flushed out, remember?
Yep.
Because of the new subdivisions and everything. So
Yep.
we're pretty much with the new subdivision water.
Yeah, we're got the new system.
Yeah, so we are in the new system of the
Yeah.
water system. Again, not saying that it can't happen, but I feel that I don't think it's going to happen
Right.
with the water for us. They are telling people in Lakeland to not use as much as water now and after the hurricane. So they are telling us to do that.
Yeah, to conserve water.
Yeah. Why, I don't know, but they're just saying, hey, just try not to use water.
Just in case it gets contaminated.
Right, right.
That's why even though we've got city, or we got
Yeah, we got city water.
city water, we still get bottled water
Yeah.
during a hurricane. Because you never know, city or not, you don't want to
There goes the
find
state trooper.
If your water gets contaminated, then you ain't gonna have nothing. You know, it's like well water. If you can't drink it, it ain't no good to you.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but we got plenty of cases of water. But we didn't do the bathtub this time because we didn't feel that it was
Necessary.
necessary this time. With Irma, we didn't take any chances.
Yeah, with the Irma, the eye went over
Over
our
our
house. Yeah, that's different.
Yeah.
Like a regular. Are y'all seeing my? Oh, yeah, we're seeing it. What happened? So you guys are in a safe spot or no? Yes, yes, we're in a safe spot. I'm sorry, Domo. You must have typed when we were moving in the camera.
Sorry, chica.
Yeah, we're underneath our porch right here. The wind's coming from the back. We're not going to stay out here too much longer because
It is starting to get
the
stronger.
8 o'clock mark is where it's supposed to be by us. So,
And BB's crazy, but she ain't insane.
yeah, yeah.
I don't want the wind to pick me up and carry me away.
I mean, this is something to where if you had a porch and you wanted to sit on it, as long as you don't have trees around you, you can enjoy it a little bit. Oh, she asked BB a question.
What you asking?
Oh, how's your neck doing?
It's getting better, but we still got a long way of healing to go, honey. I've got some better range of motion, but I still got some nerves that are still trying to heal. And they driving me crazy.
And the thing is, this is, you got to be attentive right now because this is where tornadoes will spawn.
Yeah, especially at
real
night.
quick.
And you can't
Especially
see
in a
them.
squall.
Yeah.
They will spawn like crazy.
And then it's going to start being nightfall soon, and that makes it worse.
Yeah, because imagine
can't
this
see.
at nighttime. Yep.
No, they ain't going to have to imagine. They're going to see it.
I'm just saying, I mean, if we can set that up in the window, we'll try. There's no guarantees, but. But no, I mean, you're still. I mean, we're safer here than we would have been driving around.
Yeah.
Have y'all been in a tornado or seen one? All right, there was a tornado a block from us, and then half a mile from us. I've never seen, as long as I've been here, I've never seen a tornado, and I've never seen a funnel cloud.
I've seen funnel clouds here, but the only time I was in a tornado was when I was a little girl in Michigan. Not here in the state of Florida. But I've seen funnel clouds.
Kevin, 1981, the only thing y'all forgot to do is go to Publix and get yourselves a sub for a lot. Well, we went to the deli.
Yeah, we
Yesterday
bought meat.
morning when it opened up, and that's why the title sandwiches and hurricane, because we were eating a sandwich earlier.
Yeah.
We've been eating sandwiches all day today, probably till tomorrow, and then we'll get back because Phoebe was gonna cook, but
Yeah, I was going to make some homemade empanadas, but I didn't do that today.
I slept most of the day so that I could stay up later and stuff.
Now our sleep pattern will be all jacked up.
Yep. Nah, but it is getting that time where
Yeah, it is.
we'll be going inside.
I
Yeah,
can
look at
hear
that
it
tree.
whistle.
Oh my God. Empanada sounds amazing. Yeah, she's gonna do a video on making
Empanadas.
empanadas. There. But no, it's another bad thing too, being outside in weather like this, you can get sick.
Yeah. This is why I was telling you guys yesterday. When you're getting your hurricane stuff ready, even your clothes, when you live in the state of Florida, don't just pack shorts because rainwater is cold.
Yeah, it gets
And
cold.
you can catch a cold real quick. That's why I said when you're packing your hurricane clothes, pack shorts, but pack you a couple pair of long pants and a sweater or light jacket, you know, because I'm telling you, that rain gets cold.
Yeah.
You catch a cold real quick in this stuff. All right, I think it's about time we go in, buddy.
Alrighty, guys. If we happen to, it's freezing cold, never been in the storm. Never be in the storm, yeah. We're gonna pack it in. If I happen to be able to put this phone and let it run, if we're not answering, because we're not near the phone, but
Yeah.
if we can happen to set up the phone to where we can get a nice view of those trees there from inside the house, we'll do that. But we're gonna get ready and go in because it's getting about, it's 6:30, so
Yeah.
it's getting about that time to where we need to make sure everything in the house is organized. We got everything charged, extra batteries, lights, and stuff. Now it's just a matter of to ride this out. Maybe we'll go on late tonight, live inside the house, of course,
Yes,
not outside.
inside the house.
Just to tell you what we're experiencing, but yeah, I'm gonna give you guys one more little wrap around just to show you what the backyard, because this is where the wind is coming from. Let's just show you our backyard real quick. But yeah, it's getting here. Don't want to push it too much. Definitely don't want to push it. Everyone stay safe. We'll try to put some shorts up for you guys too, to let you know how it's going. But from Lakeland, Florida, guys, stay safe. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye, guys.